Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode
40.
Is it 40?
It's 40.
Episode 40 of Guitar Practice. Welcome. We're so happy to have you with us on this. Well, it'll be Tuesday for you guys.
We love you.
First up, episode 40. That's pretty cool.
40 is nuts.
Announcements. Local shows, announcements. We've been going to a bunch of local shows. We'll talk about it. But first, announcements. If you want to hit us up, if you want to be on, hit us up. Go to local shows. It's fun, wherever you are. But as for here in the South Midwest area, whatever you want to call it, December 17th at the Grand Royale. So This Is Suffering, Burn Absolute, and Cultist. December 19th at the Blue Note Lounge, CROBOT, MOTHERSHIP, ATRUS, and KANBATSU. And December 28th at a place called The Shop. This is in Ponca City. Dead Star Rising, Neanderthal Jones, Crimson Tempest, 19 Never, and the Haters Coalition. And that's pretty much all I got for the end of December. You know, holidays, this and that.
There's a lot going on.
All that kind of stuff.
End of year.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, we're pretty lean on announcements this time of year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Christmas, New Year's, all that stuff. People are doing stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, welcome to the episode.
Welcome.
We've been, in the past 2 weeks, we've been to five in total, all of us.
I think it's been a total of 5.
I think it's
I
5.
thought it was 3.
Black Flag, Moonkill, Mugshot,
Oh, yeah. Never mind. I forgot
And
you went to
Caracalla.
Mugshot.
Caracalla.
Oh,
That's
4.
before.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot you went to that.
Yeah. We did that on Saturday night. That was really cool. Yeah, everybody pretty much did great across the board.
Oh,
It's-
man.
It's pretty fucking awesome to
Yeah.
see these guys.
Let's break it down a little. Me and Heavy went to Black Flag Friday the something? The 6th.
The
It was
6th,
Friday the
yeah.
6th. Yeah, we went to see Black Flag and the Queers. That was really sick, man. The Queers, I liked them a good bit. They had good rhythm and all that shit. A lot of energy.
Yeah. I thought they played a great set.
Yeah, and Black Flag, it was crazy to see Greg Ginn, but
Wasn't there 2 shows that night, though?
yeah, the Queers went to the Grand Royale right
Yeah.
after. So
Yeah.
if there's
Yeah.
a band in town, you might be able to catch them at the Grand Royale.
Yeah, you never
Just
know.
a heads up for y'all out there.
Hang out in the scene and you might meet some cool people. In fact, I know you will, unless you're a huge asshole to everybody. But yeah, that was pretty fucking legendary seeing old Greg up there still doing his thing.
Dude, Greg,
After
man.
how many? Their first album dropped in '79.
Yeah, around, and I think they had been going for a while prior to that.
Wow.
No, they didn't even get an album out in '79. They didn't. They'd been going for years before they actually got an album out fully.
I thought the first album I read on it could be wrong. So it was on
Okay.
Spotify, so I'm not sure. You know when you click like discography,
Oh yeah, you're
I
right.
always
You're
scroll
right.
to the bottom and it's either 78 or 79, late 70s. I know that.
Yeah, he's old. He's an old dude.
So we're talking. How many years is that?
Too many.
Dude. That's
25 plus 20.
let's see. My mom's 40, so
We're looking
she-
at like 50 years. This dude's
Yeah,
been
dude.
literally doing this shit for 50 fucking years straight.
That's a
Yeah.
long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His hands have not aged though, dude. He was not. He didn't miss a note, dude. I'll
Yeah.
give him that. The whole show, he was fucking.
That's an
like,
absolute fact. I can attest to that. Never, not one. Didn't miss a beat. Was on tempo the entire time. Even his soloing, like, because I could tell it was fucking. I could tell he was freestyling a lot.
Yeah.
And even
yeah.
then, I was like, wow,
he's just getting it, dude.
he's been playing for a long time.
That's a dude who
That
really
shows.
loves his music, dude. Because he didn't make money probably until the '90s. He probably wasn't making any money until probably the '90s.
10 fucking years straight, dude.
That's brutal.
It's pretty badass.
Read "Get in the Van." It'll help you get some appreciation for what you used to have to do
Yeah.
to get a following in this shit with no money.
Sacrifice.
Brutal.
Sacrifice for sure.
If Greg Ginn listens, bro, please call Henry Rollins, man. No disrespect to Mike Valley or whatever, but
I mean,
give the motherfucker a call, dog.
I agree, man. It's
Call
just
the motherfucker, dude. Go on, man.
because I listened to a bunch of it before I went to the show. I listened to a bunch of their albums just to, as a refresher,
Yeah.
And a lot of those albums had old Henry doing his thing. And I'm not saying that the vocalist they have now is bad because he was really, really good.
Yeah.
But
I mean, he brought it, but
Henry did. He's just a different kind of guy, though.
see what Greg Dutowski's doing, man. I'm sure you could get the band back together. Come on, dog.
I think so.
Yeah, what the fuck they doing? I mean, Henry Rollins, he's doing some spoken word here and there. He's walking around
You
colleges.
know who else is doing spoken word right now? Randy Blythe
That's crazy.
from Lamb of God.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I saw it on a post. I was like,
Wow. Interesting.
It's interesting going from massive mid screams to spoken word. It's a
Yeah.
it's a big
jump.
swing.
Big jump. Well, we can't forget everybody's favorite segment. Are we ready? It's time for Bobby's Tips.
Yeah, put him on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we almost skipped him again. My bad.
We're
Bobby.
not skipping him.
Bobby's big tip.
We'll go over the rest of the shows after Bobby.
Bobby's big tip. Hang on, I'll give him a call.
I like to see it. You should too.
It was really cool just seeing how that old guy up there do his fucking thing.
Bobby,
Hello?
you're fucking live.
What's up, dudes?
What up?
What up, playa?
What's up
Chill.
with you, dude?
Chilling.
Hell yeah. Love to hear it.
Recovering from Saturday night.
Yeah.
Dude. Hell of a show. We hadn't even talked about it on air yet. It's coming up next.
Oh,
Yeah, dude. That was a sick show. I'm glad we got to see you guys there.
yeah, it was a good time.
For sure.
Good time.
Well, you got some good Bobby tips?
I do. I got one. I got a good one right now.
Okay. Who you got?
Fucking band called Tumor Boy.
Tumor boy.
Tumor boy.
Oh, yeah. They're from Beijing,
Oh, hell yeah.
Sick.
China.
From China.
I can't believe they let them release that out there. That's crazy.
What?
Fucking, the album is called Damage System, and it's fucking fantastic thrash metal.
It's called what?
You said Damage System?
Yeah, Damage System.
I say the regime let one through, man. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
And
Thrash.
then fucking, it's really good. You can find it on streaming platforms. It's easy to find.
So that's like a thrash band, you said?
Oh yeah, it's pretty much straight up thrash metal.
Oh, that's sick.
Badass.
Sick, man.
But
Beijing.
Tumor boy.
songs like fucking Bitch Holocaust. That's a great song.
Whoa, the song's called Bitch Holocaust? Sick.
Sick as fuck.
Oh, God, that's funny.
Chernobyl devastation. Yeah.
Where are they from?
Tumor Boy? Or wait, who? What?
Bitch Holocaust.
Yeah. Tumor Boy. They're from fucking China, Beijing.
That's their song name, was Bitch Holocaust.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting to the next one.
That's
Fucking, I think I told you about them, Brain. I couldn't remember who I talked to. But a band out of Texas called Active Shooter.
Yeah, you did tell me about that. You were
Active
super
Cooter.
plastered, but yeah.
Active shooter.
Active Shooter, right? Not Active Cooter?
No, Active Shooter. You know,
Okay.
out of Houston, Texas. They're fucking sick. I guess I'll give you the album Life Stands Still. That's their latest, I think.
Wife
Besides
Stand
Religion.
Still.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Wife.
Life with an L or a W?
With a W.
Wife stands
Life
still.
with an L.
Oh, with an L.
With an L.
I was like, wife stand still.
This is about to get
Got it.
domestic in here, dude.
Oh, shit. Sounds caveman-y.
No, it's fucking straight up grindcore, dude. It's great.
Oh, okay.
No, I've only been able to find them on Bandcamp and fucking YouTube.
Okay, so they're not widely spread, really.
I don't think you could say active shooter on many platforms and get a bunch of,
But
you know.
you just might have to look a little harder for them.
Okay, but worth the search, huh?
You do anything, you go to Bandcamp, spend money on them. They're great. They're really cool to see live.
Okay.
And their artwork is fucking awesome.
Oh, we love that.
Active shooter.
Active shooter. Man, sick. Back at it with just ridiculously awesome picks. I like that there's one that we literally can't even find on
I kind of dig
major
that.
platforms. That's kind of sick, dude. How did you hear these guys first?
Check Spotify just because I don't have a login when I was downloaded.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll give them we'll check and see where we can find them. Where'd you find these guys at?
So, God damn it, I can't remember if we went and saw them or if we played a show with them. I cannot remember.
Oh, sick.
Went and saw them. I'm fuzzy, but I remember the band because the dude was fucking killing it, man.
Yeah. Well, I mean, first impression's a lasting impression.
I want to say we went and saw them.
Okay.
I
Man,
want to say about Deterioration.
say who?
Deterioration. A fantastic band.
Oh.
Here, I'll give you a third one since you skipped me.
Yeah, dude.
Do another one.
Yeah. All right. What's your third? Is Deterioration? Is that your third?
Deterioration. The album Suck a Brick. Fantastic.
Hell yeah.
I'm taking notes, man. Deterioration suck brick. That's awesome.
Fucking, you got me. I was stoned and staring off in the distance. I was rambling. My bad.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
But oh yeah, dude, it's fucking got some bangers on it.
That's awesome, man. Hey, we'll check them out. We'll throw everything that we can find on your tips playlist on Spotify. Everybody make
Bobby's
sure to check
Tips
that out.
playlist on
Bobby's
Spotify.
Tips.
It's public. Look
Dude,
it
I'm
up.
gonna have to download Spotify just to check out my own playlist.
Fucking have to. Are
Dude,
you
it's
kidding
like
me? Get on
it's
there.
like over 8 hours long now. It's turning out to be a staple for me. You know, I just put it on shuffle and let it ride.
It's a heater of a playlist, dude. It's getting insane. I can only imagine what it's going to look like in the future. It's going to be fucking gnarly.
I wonder if there's a limit.
Probably in a bad mood.
I don't know. We'll find the limit if there is one.
Yeah, we'll just write Bobby's Tips and then Bobby's Tips 2 and then just go from there.
Yeah,
It's fucking clog all the cloud data or however the fuck that shit works.
yeah, dude. That's sick.
Power off.
Power off. Our speaker just turned off. Anyway.
Happens every episode.
All right, Bobby. Hey, thank you for the tips. We're so sorry that we missed you last week. I know everybody's upset that we missed you, honestly.
I am.
We were
I'll let
real pressed for time, boys.
Best for time is what it is. You get it.
I get it, man.
All right, brother. Well, we're gonna get on. We're gonna talk about our time in No Tree, Kansas, and
You mean the place where there's fucking trees everywhere?
I've never seen a tree in Kansas. Been there multiple times now.
Keep drinking the Kool-Aid.
All right, King Bobby. We're gonna let you go, dude.
Later, boys.
Thanks,
Enjoy
brother.
the evening.
Peace.
Peace,
Later.
Dottie.
Oh, man.
King Bobby.
Bobby's Tips. Look it up on Spotify. It's a public playlist. It's really turning out to be cool.
It's a fucking insane playlist.
It's definitely not genre specific either, except metal.
It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
But I don't think there's a limit, man.
If there is, we'll find it.
We'll just write
Yeah.
Bobby's Tips 2 and start making another one.
The
dude.
second. Yeah.
Bobby's Tips. And then just I, like Roman numerals. You know?
Yeah.
Roman numerals look pretty metal.
I think so.
Hell yeah.
Well, King Bobby hinted at seeing us at a show. My God, I think I just had a word stroke.
I don't know where that sentence was going,
Just
but
happened.
I don't get it. What happened?
Said Bobby hinted at us meeting him up at a show in Kansas. That happened this last weekend.
Yeah, that happened last weekend.
This show was pretty fucking good.
I thought it was a lot of fun.
Seen some killer bands there. I think it opened up with Hourglass. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. Opened with Hourglass. Went into. Oh, I'm gonna miss one of the bands.
There's 5.
There was 5.
Hourglass was really cool. They actually had a clean vocalist, and it was pretty like modern style. It was really cool.
Yeah, they had 2 vocalists.
And yeah, they had the main, the Mean vocalist.
The loud one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, "Rah," yeah.
Yeah.
And then they had a clean vocalist that was also the guitarist, and they all sounded really good. I liked Hourglass.
It was sick.
And after that, Rotten Aura was on.
Yeah. Okay.
That was fucking cool as fuck.
This Hourglass, Rotten Aura. Jesus, man.
Dude, the
energy.
guitar work coming out of the fucking Rotten Aura guys, holy shit, dude.
Gosh.
A fucking clinic.
Yeah.
A fucking clinic. Those guys shredded.
We hope to have those guys on soon. They
Yeah.
were nuts on stage.
They're really great. They just came out with an EP a couple weeks ago. Check it out. It's fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Into
What was the turnout like?
It was solid.
it was solid.
Better than what we normally get? Or about the same?
I don't know.
It was about the same as like a decent show here. Would you
Yeah.
say like maybe 40?
Okay.
Yeah,
40,
about
50?
40 people, yeah.
Yeah.
40, 50 people.
No
It was
cover
good.
charge. It was like an event for raising money and giving gifts for kids.
Yeah,
and
I read
stuff.
on a post they raised over $1,000 in donations and gifts for the kids. I was like, that's
thank
pretty
God.
badass.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
Went from Rotten Aura to Pat Minotaur.
Yeah, that was my favorite of the night.
Talk about some stage presence.
Dude, so Pat Minotaur is a two-piece from Ponca City.
Mm-hmm.
And
Shout out.
their drummer was insane. The drummer was really, really, really good.
Was he like playing and singing?
No.
Just fucking.
It was a drummer, and then
mashing
there
on
was.
the drums?
So this is a thing. Me and Brain were talking about this earlier. So it was pretty much a front man, just a guitarist and vocalist, who fucking he wears these glasses and this
Like-
wig
like
and
dread
like this
wig.
giant like black and red like Freddy sweater, like
Yeah.
stripe.
Oh
They
my
looked
God,
fucking
dude.
crazy. They got
That
up there
was really
and,
nuts.
and
Sounds like Primus, dude.
fucking annihilated it. Like fucking annihilated it. And
I didn't think there could be that much noise out of a two-piece, dude.
well, this is a thing because he had a PV51. He had a 5150 2x12 like combo amp
Yeah.
on top of I believe a Fender bass cab.
It was an interesting
So
setup.
I think
So he had a lot coming out of that.
I'm not
bitch.
sure, but I feel like he was. I feel like all his mids and highs were coming out of the guitar amp, and then all his lows were coming out of the bass cab. I'm not sure,
That'd be a really. That's an
didn't go
interesting
back there
way
and
to
look.
set it up. Most definitely.
yeah.
but it fucking sounded like it. It sounded like it, but yeah, those guys are really cool. They did a cover of Cannibal Corpse. I thought that was pretty cool too.
Yeah, we need to hit them up and maybe talk to the guitarist a little bit about what he was running, how he gets the sound he gets.
That'd be sick.
Stroke him.
He's sick.
Suck him.
And he played a
Fuck
Strat.
him.
Yep, playing
Played
a
a
Strat.
Strat,
Played the
dude.
fuck out of that Strat too. I mean, he fucking was
Beat
hammering
the
that
shit
thing.
out of that thing, dude.
I hadn't seen stage work quite like that before. It was
It
really
was
neat.
fucking really awesome.
They did awesome.
After that was Soprogenous, which this would be the first time I've seen a gore grind band live
was-
in person. Dude,
It was
deep fucking vocals.
unbelievable.
Deep fucking vocals. And their drummer, oh my God, dude. I mean,
Yeah,
it sounded
just-
like a drum machine.
Just fucking.
Like
Going
killing
at it,
yeah,
that
dude.
snare. Just
He's up there. It was like a blur, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
And there was no drum mics. The place was small enough, you didn't really need drum mics or anything, so you couldn't really hear the kicks.
Yeah.
But you're just looking at this dude, and his body's just going ape shit. But he looks like he was barely trying.
yeah. Yeah. It's
It just flowed, dude.
floating.
Yes, dude.
just whole body. That's what impresses me when they're not really fucking. They don't have to use their body to get around the fucking
Yeah.
kit. They're just.
Yeah. Well, someone caught a
Octopus
slow
arm in
mo.
it.
Someone
Yeah.
caught a slow mo video of him hitting one of his cymbals and showed me the video in slow mo during the show, and you could see his cymbal like bow and ripple in the video because that's how hard he was fucking hitting this thing, dude. It was fucking cooler than shit.
I think that was the Pat Minotaur drummer that caught that video, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. He walked up and was showing us. It was
Yeah,
sick.
dude, it was fucking badass.
And then to end out the night was Caracalla.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
They did really, really good
Yeah,
too.
they did great.
Their bassist was fucking sick as fuck too.
Dude, the bass work was nasty.
Yeah, all of it
Yeah.
was great, but
was all really
The
good.
bass work was
real deal bands. Huh?
the bass work was really impressive. Yeah, everybody up there. There was no like, oh, these guys are just starting out kind of feel. Like all of these guys like brought fucking heat
Yeah.
the entire time, and it was really cool. It's nice to go to another city and see shows like that because it really like it takes you out of the echo chamber.
Yeah.
But it also like when you see guys in another city, you know, that quite frankly you never really heard of, and they're all of a sudden like they're that fucking good at their instruments. You're like, Jesus Christ, dude.
Like, what am I doing?
Someone's
Hanging
got to
around.
tell these people about these guys, you
dude.
know? I mean, it was fucking grade A impressive. That show was awesome. Moonkill, obviously, if you guys are listening.
Hold on. I probably actually have the list of bands we saw there.
At the
Moonkill
Moonkill show.
Moonkill was really good. If you listen to this episode, you probably listened to the last episode, and so when we got to actually sit down and talk to them, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah. Those guys were cool.
I got it right here. It was Animal Mother, Tilt, Largo, and Moonkill.
Hell yeah.
I
I didn't catch the
night.
first two bands, but I caught Moonkill, and I was impressed. When a fucking band matches the album, that makes me really, really happy.
It literally sounded like the album was being played in front of us.
Yeah,
it
that
was
made me
nuts.
really happy. All the tones and everything. The
I thought
timing.
that whole show was pretty cool for me because I've never been in I don't think I've ever been in a venue that small.
Yeah.
I've been in like
Yeah.
I've been in warehouses where there's like way too much fucking room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it sounds like a bell.
It's like they rented out the back of a machine shop for a night, and there's just so much fucking room, and like, you know. But I've never been in a place that fucking cramped, and I did think it was cool. Who was it? Tilt Largo, their guitarist and bass player, they both had a wireless setup for their instruments, which my buddy has those little Bluetooth plugins.
Yeah.
They're all right. But they must got some bougie ones because that dude could walk all up and down the fucking bar,
Yeah.
pretty much back and forth, and it with no signal issue at all.
He was walking the whole distance of the place.
That shit would make me nervous. I would really have to put it through to the test and like change the batteries right before I go on because that would terrify me.
Well, I play in my buddy's shop, and it's like I go behind because he's got Polaris parked in there. I go on the other side of the Polaris to get a drink, and it fucking cuts. You know,
It's fucking gone.
So that would-
Like, that's not the same thing they use on Metallica.
I would get worried about that shit. But it was really cool going to a small venue like that.
It was real tight.
That place got a good vibe just overall.
I like that vibe.
Try out the Grand Royale.
They got good hot dogs too. They're good as fuck.
They got some good shit. They got music and drag and goth night. You know, they got something for everybody.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Lesbiana Grande, you know,
And they're
whatever it
having
may
metal
be.
shows too.
Yeah.
So hit them up. Hey, pause real quick. I already got to piss.
Piss man.
We're back.
Oh yeah.
Where were we?
Oh, we're talking about venues.
Oh, the
and shit.
Moonkill show. Yeah, the Grand Royale is fucking sick. What else?
Beer City was pretty cool. It was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Definitely.
Yeah. That fan's got to come down.
Oh, is it loud in the mics?
Yeah. I can't tell if I'm picking it up through the mics or just the headphones, but full blast is not happening.
All right. It's a little warm in here. We're just trying to get everything under control, ladies
We
and
have
gentlemen.
calmed the fan.
Yeah, it's all good.
But yeah, Beer City was really cool. A lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. That's probably the most packed show I've been to since I went to see Gordira and Lona Shore. But it was still manageable. Like, it wasn't too hard. Like at the zoo when I went there, it was like a line to get anything. Fucking like 20-minute wait to get a chicken on a stick type of shit. You know.
That's
No,
not fun.
Beer City.
Yeah.
Beer City's pretty good. I think.
I didn't like getting patted down. Not a fan of some dude.
They've
I'm
done
gonna get
that.
stabbed, bro.
I'll take the stabbing.
No, you won't, dude. You don't want to get stabbed.
Look, man, some of us like to bring our narcotics into shows, and
Put them in your sock.
that's good.
Don't have narcotics on you, kids.
Wow.
But if you have to,
Government.
No.
Some of us like to bring our drugs into shows, and I don't like the idea of maybe that not happening. I feel like that's part of what you sign up for.
it's a metal detector, not a fucking weed detector.
Yeah, next thing you know, they got the search dog out there. You know, it's a slippery
No,
slope.
dude.
It's a slippery slope.
They're not paying money for that,
I'm
dude.
just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But No, that was weird. But other than that, it was cool. It was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
chill
like
out.
Beer City. Beer City's a cool venue.
The beer was kind of steep, though. That's all I gotta say. For a place called Beer City, you think they'd have some deals on some beers. That was not the case.
It's not as bad as like big concerts though.
Yeah, dude, you're not paying
What-
like
what are we
$20
talking?
for a.
It was like $7 for a tall boy, I think, something like that, right?
Yeah.
It was $5 for the cheapest beer they had, and that would get you a
Can of beer.
standard Corona at the other show with lime. I wasn't even getting lime, so listen, I'm a little cheap, so
They gotta make their money somehow.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
What was the door price?
fuck. What are we? 30.
Yeah, it was like $30.
Okay.
It's not in the double digits. I mean, it's not in the triple digits.
It was
so
like, it is in the double digits.
it's not in the triple digits, so it doesn't bother
That was
me.
only because it was Black Flag, though. If it was a smaller band, it would have been cheaper. I guarantee you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the Grand Royale was cool. I'm surprised they can do all that in a bar. That still kind of fascinates me. Yeah, it was chill. It was a chill weekend. Overall. I'm excited to go to more, dude. I miss 89th, honestly.
I went to 89th right before I went
you
over
went to
and got to see.
Mugshot, dude. Fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
Mugshot. God damn.
Let's hear about it.
Those boys.
Jealous,
The
dude.
boys are heavy. They're fucking badass. They're pretty slammy. They're pretty cool. I like them a lot.
Got to see the homies in Reckoning, right?
Yeah, the homies in Reckoning were there. They played a fucking great set. Who else was there? False Idol was there. False Idol was cool. It was like a mix of like... It was like between like Black Flag and... maybe The Devil Wears Prada.
I got you.
Like, it was halfway, because a lot of it, like, oh, this sounds really punk. And then a lot of it sounds like really metal. And they really kind of mixed both of those together. It was really good.
That's the interesting thing I always think about because... Sorry, I'm still getting over a sickness.
We're all
but-
sick in here.
Yeah, everyone's got
all
a
sick.
pathogen.
That's right. I'm sick and nasty, boy.
My shit greased up, dog. But
Oh, God.
the upside to not really having like an established scene, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure in California they have like a lot of punk bands, and in the Bay Area they probably still have a lot of people doing like dedicated thrash, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. But the
Yeah.
cool thing about us not having an established scene is like every show I've been to, at least, you get a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Like, it definitely leans more towards like the emo kind of newer. I don't even know what you call it. Kind of a more of an emo modern metal style. That's kind of the vibe I get from the majority of the bands I've seen. But we have fucking deathcore. We got fucking like straight up death metal bands. Like, it's a little bit of everything around here, and I think that's really cool.
Yeah, dude. I don't think I've been to one show where it's like death metal after death metal after
It's
death
not
metal.
clicky. It's
Like,
not really clicky at all.
I
is what I've
think
noticed.
mixing it up is the best. I think mixing it up is absolutely the best option.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, one, it's not repetitive, you know. And obviously I'm not going to say all death metal bands sound the same, but it's nice to have other influences during the same show, like the same show list,
Yeah.
because it kind of takes you to different places in the same night instead of just the same place.
Yeah, I feel you. And I mean, I'll give Sharkbite a kudos for that. They do a good job of kind of...
Mix it up.
They make a really diverse lineup. Like that one night we saw Dead Wizard, who's like a rapper, and then we saw fucking... shit.
Reckoning.
Reckoning.
Was on that ticket too.
And then we saw... It was basically like a rapper, some fucking like... kind of like metalcore bands, and then you got like a fucking deathcore band in there and shit, you know. So it's pretty diverse around here, and I really like that.
I like the diversity. I think it's great.
I do wish the country music side of our music around here was a little more like that.
I kind of want to go to a country show soon.
We
Either
should.
that or a blues show. I want to go see a blues show.
Oh, dude, speaking of blues shows, so odd source, right? So I listen
Let's hear it, dude.
I listen to the fucking local NPR station a lot, not because their political side, but because they have really interesting podcasts they play on there. Like they played this one about this nurse. This is unrelated, but they played one about a nurse who is with this program called Don't Use Alone. And
Don't use alone?
yeah, it's basically like you can call somebody and do drugs with someone who's really supportive on the phone with you. So like, if you want to do heroin, you can call them, shoot up some heroin. You got a registered nurse right there. You know what I mean?
Who's paying for this?
That's
State?
what I'm wondering. But I mean, I'm glad it's there. You know what I mean? I'll keep that in mind if I ever shoot up some heroin. But anyway, so I was listening to.
That reminds me. Do you remember the fucking how to be a trip sitter videos on YouTube?
Oh, where he's like,
Yeah, he's like
getting in their face. And
he's
shit.
like, you did way too much. You did way too much. You're gonna die. And then it was like, is that cat talking to us right now?
dude, that's funny, dude. 'cause
Like, house is on fire. We gotta
it's
get
so
out of
true.
here.
It's so true.
Oh man.
If you guys have never psychonauted,
Anyway,
deeply,
so the
it
source.
does have an impact.
The source of
So I tune in expecting some, random crazy ass story like something about a black hole or, some war in the Amazon that I've never heard of.
some conflict somewhere.
And I hear all this blues music, you know what I mean? And it's shit I've never heard before, you know what I mean? Like I know like you know what I mean? I know the basic blues artists. I know like fucking Lead Belly and like Muddy
Stevie.
Waters, Stevie, you know.
fucking you like that guy Kingfish?
Kingfish. Yeah, he's cool. He's
Kingfish
cool.
is really cool.
Yeah.
And Helen Wolf. Like I know the basic, you know what I mean?
like the Metallicas of blues.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know
But,
those guys too.
I listened into that and I started hearing all this like very different blues music and stuff like that. And I found out like the last like 5 songs I heard were all from like local bands and shit. And I was like, oh shit, okay. And I found out that every Sunday they play blues all day and they have this like, one of those blues kind of radio hosts who's like, what's up, y'all? What's up, cats?
Welcome back to the blues.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
And so they do that, and they play a lot of local artists. Like they play some native, a lot of native artists and shit like that on there. And I can't remember where they said, but they also announce shows on there for that kind of music. And it's not blues all the time. Sometimes they do like actual like music from tribes around here in their native language.
It's not all blues. Sometimes they do actual music. Quote Nate.
Wait, who doesn't say that?
No, I'm kidding.
I was like, whoa. But but yeah, so if you like the blues like I do, man, I'd recommend tuning into there on Sunday. It's cool. You can
Hell
pick
yeah.
up some shit, listen to a cool artist here or there.
I don't think the radio will ever die.
No,
Because let me tell you, sometimes when I get in my truck, I don't really want to Bluetooth my phone and fuck with it.
I'm too lazy.
Sometimes I want to just turn the radio on and just deal with it,
Sometimes I'll listen to like if something just happened, I play this game of like who's pissed. So I'll go to the super conservative talk radio station and hear them like stream about it, and then I'll flip over to NPR and hear them like calmly explain something but not give all the details. I'll go back and forth, and I'm like, all right. And sometimes it'll flip. Sometimes the conservative people will be really happy, and the NPR people will be fucking pissed off. It's a good time. You get some content out of it one way or the other.
Hell yeah,
It's hilarious.
But yeah, I thought that was really cool that NPR does that around here. The only thing I do have a disdain for radio for, because I know how the big stations work. They have a playlist that basically they corporately approve of, and they send that down to their subsidiaries. Like a big one around here is like Tyler Media or Cumulus, I think.
Yeah, they run like the Twister or whatever.
Yeah, Tyler Media, they do, because if you listen to like the sports talk radio, or like depending, you'll hear that host on different stations, and you'll be like, oh, okay, so he also works for them, and them.
Yeah.
And it kind of starts to bleed through. But the way they do it is that they have one big playlist that the corporate entities approve of, and they distribute it down to the DJs. That's why you hear the same handful of AC/DC songs.
You remember when Whiskey in a Jarro from Metallica was everywhere?
I don't hate that song.
Dude, I do. I
I
don't hate the song. I just hate Metallica's rendition of it, and I also hate hearing it every time I turn the radio on.
Dude. Yeah,
that one was a really bad one. Jelly Roll, if you're listening, I love you, but God, save
Jelly Roll,
save
you gotta
me,
get the
please.
fuck off of that shit,
Dude, he's
I'm
on every
so
radio
sick of
station,
hearing you,
bro.
bro. You are not for genres, dude. I'm sorry. You are like
I mean, he kind of is, but damn.
get
dude.
the Hardy. If I hear one more Hardy song, I'm gonna fucking.
I gotta like Hardy though. Dude.
I'm done, bro. I am.
My name is Jack, and that's a good song.
Yeah, but that other
Yeah,
one where
but-
it's like the one where it's like you fell in love with a psycho. You know, I get tired of hearing that shit, dude.
What about I woke up on the wrong side of the
Oh, I hate that song,
woke
dude.
up on the wrong side
my
of the
God,
truck bed this
I'm
morning.
like, it sounds like Blake Shelton got hit in the head by something metal really hard, and he's still trying to keep
Oh,
going.
dude, I like Hardy. I like, dude. That My Name Is Jack song is cool.
That one's fine.
That one's
but
cool.
Everything else, or Morgan Wallen, dude, get that shit off of the rock radio station. You get to be
Valid.
You get to be one or the
valid.
other, bro. You're either a country artist or a rock artist on the.
Well, I don't know. Hold up. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying Jelly Roll may be taking it a step too far, being on all the stations.
I just mean,
But I think 2 is okay. I think
Like,
2
no,
is
I don't
fair.
mind. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you don't get to fucking be on both. That's all I'm saying. You don't. You get one
I
station.
don't think that's up to us. It sounds like it's up to Cumulus or whoever Tyler is.
Tyler, you're pissing me off. dog.
Whoever Tyler is. No, I get that. It really is like sometimes when a song pops so hard, it becomes a fucking plague up on the radio.
Like, welcome to the Smooth Jazz Radio.
I'd rather listen to that.
New artist today.
I'll make a sound that I haven't heard
Jelly
of
Roll.
yet or
We got
something.
Jelly Roll playing on
That's
the
why.
Smooth Jazz.
That's how I found out
They're
about
just
the,
like, no!
That's how I
Fucking
found out about
punch
the
the radio.
NPR thing. It was like AC/DC, and then on the other one, it was like fucking Led Zeppelin for the millionth time. And I was like, let's see what NPR is talking about. Fuck it. And it was blues, and I was like, okay, thank God.
I dig that, though.
But
I dig that shit.
I didn't realize how bad of a state country music was in until I realized that they're playing like the same songs in rotation that they were like 5 years ago, and they're just trying to cram Jelly Roll into every fucking gap because it's so desolate.
That's crazy because, like, there's so many good country artists that, you know.
Well, we need to go see him live.
I've never heard
We
a
gotta go
Tyler
see.
Childers song on a country radio station.
True.
I've
That's
never heard
valid,
of
actually.
a fucking
Dude, what about
Sturgill Simpson.
What about fucking Oliver Anthony, dude? He was
Yeah,
so
that's-
famous forever.
it's-
Put him on the fucking radio.
Did he not get on the radio?
No, that was never, dude. Tyler Childers is like the biggest country artist there is right now.
Not
in
Tyler.
the
Oliver
mod-
Anthony. Did Oliver Anthony never get on the radio?
No, I'm saying if Tyler didn't get on there, then Sturgill Simpson's not getting on. Coulter Wall ain't getting on. You know what I mean? All
I say
these-
we have a Tyler versus Tyler death match. And whoever the last Tyler is standing gets to choose what's on the radio. I'm putting money on the coal miner, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm putting money on Tyler Childers.
I'm saying if like the best of the best, like arguably the best modern country artists we have can't get on there, then all those people who fall in that same category, they're getting
Post Malone?
blacklisted too.
Is that what you talking about?
What?
You talking about Post Malone?
No.
Oh.
What about what the fuck is Post Malone?
You said the best country artist. I just was curious.
You're
I didn't-
fucking tripping, dude.
Oh, hey, listen.
But you
I
couldn't.
side with Nate on this one. Post Malone's not the best country artist. He's one, but he's not the best.
Okay, Hill found it. I'm dying on it. Post Malone's better than every other country
So-
artist to ever walk the face of
What
the
about
earth.
Hank, dude? Watch your mouth.
He got him beat by a mile.
Jesus.
All right, y'all. We're gonna have a fist fight on this episode, I guess.
Listen, back to the show that I went to, okay? Fucking damn it, dude. Mugshot, badass. Reckoning, badass as ever. Fucking
Jelly Roll.
False
Best
Idol.
appearance.
Mix between punk and metal. Super awesome. Primal Hominid. Heard about these guys for a while. Didn't get a chance to see them until last weekend. And for a 3-piece, holy shit, dude. For a band, holy shit. But every time you take a member out, the stakes just get higher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So every time you take a member out, it's even, and you hit the same bar as you know, a 4 or 5 piece. To me, that's even more impressive. Mm-hmm. To me
Yeah.
personally, you know.
That's what I always found like really cool about like, you know, the Nirvanas of the world, bands that are like pretty much strictly 3-piece. It's like Most of the time, they're 3-piece for a reason because they can get by with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got enough.
They crushed. They crushed. And they also gave us cheeseburgers, so that was cool.
That's what I was most mad about. I was hungry up at the Grand Royale. I was like, man, I would have fucking...
They have a song called Bag of Burgers about fucking Brahms Bag of Burgers.
I would have elbow checked some lady for a burger, dude.
He pulled a bag out of behind the amp, and I was like, yeah. I was like, holy shit. And then he gave us cheeseburgers, which
That's
was
hilarious.
much appreciative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And then Mugshot came on and just fucking brutalized the place. It was so cool. It was
Where
so
are they
cool.
from?
California.
Okay.
Yeah.
California.
Yeah, dude, I got a cool t-shirt from them.
Isn't California's part of the South, right?
Yeah. They fought in the Civil War.
For the North, I think.
California wasn't a state.
I don't know, dude.
Well, yes, you do. Dude. You're a fucking Civil War pro.
You want to get on this, man? Is that what y'all want? Y'all keep bringing it up like you want the smoke or some shit, bro.
Dude. I was just giving you the benefit of the doubt. I don't
Texas
know.
is the Midwest head ass over there, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro.
It is. But,
It's a desert.
well, that was all the shows we went to. That was a lot in 2 weeks. It was pretty
Yeah.
fucking cool to cover that much ground.
It was a wild amount. Go check out. We got stuff all over the social medias.
Yeah, if I haven't posted a picture of you guys yet, it's because I'm still editing. Yeah, it takes a long time.
Please
There's a lot
send
to
us
go
your
through.
shows, especially if they are very cheap to get into.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We will make it.
Yeah.
If it,
You may just see us there.
Yeah. That's the main thing.
Just start yelling at people and assuming their guitar practice every
Well,
every single
listen,
person.
no, hold up, dude, because there might be some things we say out here that other people don't like, and we don't want. I'm okay with people hating on me, but if someone thinks that they're us, I don't want to accidentally have other people take the bullet for what we say on this
Just
podcast.
assume every single person you see is us.
You can do that. You shouldn't do that. Listen, man, do whatever you want, okay?
Give a fuck. Do it.
Do whatever you want.
Don't approach me at no fucking show.
Well.
you just settle this online like gentlemen. But if you don't fucking pull up to me on a show bitching about something I said 4 months ago respectfully, because I'm probably going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No way you
know?
just said on the internet like a gentleman.
Well, because then
We're
it
going to
can,
settle this like men.
because they can stay civil.
on your keyboard.
The worst we could do is just bitch at each other. You know what I mean? I don't really want to be ass hammered and then have some random motherfucker come up to me bugging about some shit I don't even remember saying. You know,
Listen.
respectfully.
If you tell people not to do that, they're going to.
I caught
mean,
some shit for
If that's what you want to do, I mean, fuck it. You know.
I caught some shit for all of our trash that we talked on Swedish black metal or Swiss black metal. Just
What,
the other
the
day.
church burners? They're
Yeah, I caught some
someone got
shit
mad
for-
about
for
who?
that. I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
It's funny.
Got some shit from.
Hey, I like
Remember the
the-
hippie episode? Got some shit for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got nothing, dude. I got told one thing about the David Allen Coe situation, and that was it. That's really the most I've heard of it.
Well, we talk a lot of shit on this podcast. Buckle up.
If you got
kiddos.
something to say, I'll be at a David Allen Coe T-shirt at your local concert venue. So
Oh,
you know where the
no.
fuck I'm at.
Oh, no.
You're gonna die.
I've already I wore it to fucking last time we saw Reckoning.
You're gonna die.
No one said nothing. You know.
Well, that's
Nobody's
been
gonna
Nate.
say anything unless you say something out of pocket like that, dude.
It's over, Nate.
Bring it.
Listen,
He said, "Bring it. Bring your
If
you
best,
see
bring
it-
your best keyboard."
listen. Just settle it like gentlemen and argue on the internet, okay?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We bitch each other on the internet, and it's all good.
Everything's fine in the room. Or we could all just chill out. No,
That
we
ain't
don't
gonna
have-
happen.
We don't have anything to settle.
Anyway, welcome to the South.
We're going to the next segment.
All
All right. What have we been working on?
Oh God.
Race. I'm kidding. Nah.
I'm talking
go.
about guitar, dude.
Oh, guitar. Yeah, the thing we do the podcast.
Nate, you want to go first?
I'll go first. I got just some simple, boring ass riffs. I've been working on Napalm in the morning a lot, but I want to save that for when we actually do our thing.
I'll bomb it.
You'll
Yeah.
bomb it?
Yeah, I'll bomb it a little bit.
I'll bomb it
I got
with
some
you.
pieces up. No, you go ahead and bomb it yourself, and I'll bomb it by myself, dude.
I have a heart. I don't know where to be at. Shit.
We haven't even practiced it together,
Yeah, not really.
which
But-
means we have to go alone.
I did the little drummy deal on Songster. So
You got to remember the drums. Remember Barry's from South Park? Remember Chewbacca?
No.
You don't remember? You don't watch South Park, do you? You don't remember?
oh yeah, that feedback. God, that thing is screaming.
What is going on over there, dude?
I don't know. It was fine a minute ago.
Yeah, it sounded great earlier. You must have bumped something when you moved all that
Oh,
shit.
I fucking dude. This bass is about. Y'all can't see it, but I've made a big fucking boo boo.
Oh my god.
That shit hit the hardwood and all the little bondo on it. Fucking
Oh my god.
bloated, dude. I'm just down to the wood near the input.
Brain, you're going to have some work to do on that one.
That one's cut out. For
When I
me.
get my Dean, dude, this thing is retired, bro.
No, dude, we'll bring it back, dude.
All right, man.
That thing looked like it got in a car wreck, though. Jesus.
All
It's
right.
at Jackson, dude. It'll be fine.
And this next one I'm gonna play because I kind of shit the bed on that one is a little foreshadowing for something I'm going to cover very soon. This is a Rock and Roll McDonald's by Wesley Willis. But yeah.
I like the vocals.
I did too. I unmuted
No,
you for
I'm
that.
the game plan is I actually want to do like a weird cover of that,
Okay.
but it's really hard to actually. Have you heard that song? You know, Rock and Roll
No,
McDonald's.
I have no idea what you're talking
I'll
about.
look it up.
Y'all don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna do something for that guy pretty soon because I really like him. But
Hell yeah.
it's gonna be interesting.
Hell yeah.
Badass.
The last
dude.
one is Black Flag.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
Those are my riffs.
Hell
Sick,
yeah.
man.
What was that? What was that Black Flag song? I remember it.
That was Nothing Left Inside.
There it is. Yeah.
That was really good live.
Yeah.
I put that on our TikTok. If
They
anyone's
fucking sounded
curious.
great, dude.
Yeah, instrumentally,
Yeah.
they
Sounded
sounded
really good.
really fucking tight, dude.
Brain?
Yeah, I can try this stuff in the napalm in the morning. I haven't
You
figured
gonna
out. how
bomb
to, like-
napalm?
Yeah, that's all I've really
Hell
been
yeah,
working on
dude.
that side of the other stuff. I haven't figured out how to put any of it like together yet.
Me neither.
You know, no, like not at all.
The transitions are buffering. I'll tell you that much.
I can do it if I either had somebody to play with or a drum track.
Yeah.
One or the other. I feel like I could get a lot further with it, but
I do a lot better with both with those.
Oh man, I don't have the tabs even super memorized. You know, I got to get refreshers.
I just started building pieces. I figured I'd put a bunch of building blocks and then stick them together later. You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm just trying to get down all the key points
Yeah.
and then try to bring it all together.
Yeah,
Because I get
exactly.
lost in the zeros and the sixes because that's all it is in the transitions between
Yeah.
for me is just zeros and sixes and I get lost on how many times to play that shit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot. Well, let me see. I don't think I can do it quite full speed, but
Slow it down, dude. It's good.
that's tough, dude. It's a lot of movement.
Quick switches on the power chords, man.
Yeah, this is a brand new thing for me, trying to move that fast around on those things.
When I was trying to play it, I did not full send on the second. I can get the do 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 do, but on the second part, I cannot stick that together.
That's so much movement.
It's a lot. It's kind of strange.
6-5-3-5.
What's the?
Yeah, that's the part I fucked up on when I played.
6-5-3-5-3-5.
And then it's 8-7-6-7-8-7, right?
Yeah. Ours is a little different because we're up another string from you, I believe.
I think so.
But yeah, it's fast and it's a lot of distance to cover in not a lot of time.
The next part even fucks me up worse a little bit.
That was good.
It's not bad.
That was in the pocket.
Yeah.
This is dirty, but it's good.
Yeah. It's
getting there, man.
The switches are getting a little bit better. I don't think I can do the last little section I was working on.
What? The unholy evil prophesied. Such a good song, dude.
I just forgot how to power chord even.
That's tough. That's the hard one. The 5-3-5 right before you bring it all the way back up to 9.
That's tough.
It's not easy.
I'll try the.
Yeah, dude, it's not fucking easy.
This is about the order of. I like to practice this part clean. This is me just practicing things, but this is like the little. This is supposed to be the distortion, little arpeggio thing, you know.
Oh, the banning it, banning it, banning it.
God, man.
That one's hard too. Yeah.
That's tough.
That was pretty good.
I like it. Yeah,
I'm having a hard time with
worked-
that too.
I think I worked the most on that, and let me tell you, the beginning was fucking nowhere near that. But you know, when I first started working on that,
I think the beginning arpeggio is a lot harder than that second one. I think is harder.
The little intro deal, or
Yeah, the intro to me is
I don't have to play
easier
during
than the
the
second
intro
part.
at all, dude.
Pause. I gotta piss again, dude.
Piss man, he don't piss.
Go. We're on. We're
You
live.
know what that song
we're
has the same progression as? Ram Ranch.
Stop.
It does. Do do do
For real?
do 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 do. Like, damn it, we can't play it.
No,
That guy
we
won't
can't.
sue us. I'm almost positive
we're
that
not
guy
doing
won't sue us. Can you look up the chords for Ram Ranch? I'm telling you, it sounds. It's
Ram Ranch, 16 gay cowboys, Ram Ranch.
Yeah, 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big heart throbbing cowboy talks. Waiting to be sucked.
Oh fuck.
Play it.
701009.
what the?
Oh, the speaker's not on either.
Yeah, whatever. It's all good.
I can't play
I'm
that.
not playing it.
It sounds so fucking similar, dude.
It's
Do 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 do.
it's
naked cowboys.
it's a lot similar to a lot of songs just because I mean, a chord progression's a chord progression. There's only so many of them.
Yeah.
So if you have if you have an arpeggio off of that same chord progression, it's going to sound a lot like the other chord progressions. Like if you're playing worship music, it's going to be GC-DC. So any song that goes GC-DC chord progression is going to sound like "Lord, I lift your name on high," no matter what you're saying. Like it's the same notes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Did you have to sing in church as a kid?
yeah, dude.
Really? I went
Fuck
to
yeah, I
Catholic
did.
church. We didn't do none of that shit.
No, dude, I'm a Baptist, dog.
No, we fucking, it was show up. We talking Jesus, bitch. We ain't got time for none of that. We shaking the fire thing with the ash in it.
Oh no,
We
Baptist.
handing out crackers and juice, and we getting the fuck out of here.
We do like potlucks and shit.
You handed out Jews at your church?
Hold up.
No, no. I mean, we'd get some bricks, and we go out and nab a few of them, but
What?
one
The fuck are you
they
talking
weren't
about?
there. I'm just playing, y'all.
No, you're not.
That's not true, dude.
Hey, my name is Hebrew. Don't come at me with the Jewishness.
Nathan is Hebrew.
Yeah, means gift from God, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, I doubt
Anyway.
God said motherfucker after that.
Anyway, what kind of shirt are you wearing to the next show?
I'll be the dude with the shaved head with the David Allen Coe t-shirt on. You got a problem?
Well, you heard it here.
You heard it here first,
or
dude.
bring your keyboard with you and
It'll be fine, dude. David Allen Coe's a
worst.
great artist.
No, I'll be too drunk to fight you. It'll be all right.
Go down like a ton of bricks,
go down like
just
a
like the
ton
ones
of
that used to
drunk
pass out in your church. Apparently,
Y'all can't tell me. You Baptists can't tell me you never played a game of brick before. You know, you
no, we don't know anything about, dude. We
you get in the back of the truck, right? You drive around town, and you play brick. You throw the
I don't
brick.
know if you were going to church.
See, you throw the brick, and the rule is if you don't hit them with it, you got to get your brick.
No,
That's
we
what.
know.
That's what makes it
not,
fun.
doesn't sound like a church activity.
See, the
bro.
fact that you know the rules makes me believe that you did whatever this
Dude,
is.
I feel like you're getting the Pope's pointy hat confused with another type of pointy
Listen,
hat.
pointy
and
hat,
they just told
pointy
you
hat.
that to be quiet.
Same as same, brother.
Listen. It's my turn to bomb. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I'm going to play some parts out of Napalm in the morning, and that's it.
All right.
Well, I'm going to try. Wait. Go out of here, dog. Go, buddy.
The mascot has been banished.
The mascot had to
the
go.
mascot. All right. Your guitar's unmuted.
Arpeggio parts, kind of. Then there's the transitions, which. So you go from this arpeggio
Fucking hard.
all the way down. All the way down at your third fret. And then you shift all the way up to. I'm still questioning this tab because of this shift all the way up to the ninth.
Hell of a bomb.
There's some bomby parts. The first part's the hardest. That fucking. There's a lot of string skips there.
You do suck, honestly. You're
I'm so bad at this fucking game. This stupid guitar. I'm bad.
Gosh.
The first part's not so bad because I realized I was playing the first part like way faster than the album.
Yeah.
But I'm bombing it now, dude.
Yeah, you are.
That part's cool. I like that part. It took a little bit though.
Yeah.
It took a decent amount of effort to start landing that one because the first switch. Come in. Fucking dog. The first switch is a normal power chord, 5/7 off your A, and it switches to 4/7 off your A. So you have to start with your pinky, and I usually do power chords with my index and ring finger.
Yeah.
I tried to stretch it. There's a lot of tricks that I've been having to learn just to land it, but yeah.
I've been doing a lot of abnormal things.
Oh, I got
Just to do my
something.
best.
I got something for y'all in the terms of developing your hand strength.
Let's hear it.
So, this old head, this dude I worked with named Charlie, he's been playing guitar a long time, and he told me what he would do is he would go and buy those things that they use for physical therapy, where you stick your fingers on it and you gotta stretch it, like after you have a stroke or some shit.
Oh, yeah, the little rubber
Yeah.
band things that go around your fingers?
Yeah.
Huh.
And he said they worked a shitload, also playing without looking. He's
Yeah.
like, you can do it in a dark room or in a mirror, and those seem to help a lot. So,
Yeah. A lot of times when I get stuck on a riff, I stand up and I don't look.
Yep.
For some reason, that like kind of breaks the barrier sometimes. And yeah, I got one more riff I've been working on. I'm pretty much done with at least the major parts of "Slap Fuck" by Soylent Green. It's pretty repetitive, so I'll just play a couple parts out of it and call it done pretty much. And the only other thing I've been working on is those dime bag fucking dive bombs.
Do it right now. Hit it now.
If I can hit it right now, I'll be happy. I'll be really happy. Miss. I can't do it. No, it's just bombs. Oh, I almost got it that
almost
time,
got
though,
it.
dude. It's not quite there. It's a lot easier to hit it on the 5th fret. And even then, still can't do it, dude. Anyway, this is Soylent Green.
Okay. I can't believe you missed that many pinch harmonics.
It wasn't a pinch. It's naturals. I'm not good at it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the fucking natural off the 4th fret on your G. The fucking that part where it's like the. I just can't seem to hit it. Fucking right there, dude. I'm just not good at the light touch, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Southern Green. It's pretty cool. I think there's like one part that I'm missing out of it.
What, staring into the crowd? You don't stare into the crowd when you play, and I don't understand why.
I don't stare. It's
should.
rude.
You should.
If I was good at it, I'd look around. I'm not. No, those natural minors, they're easy to hit, like, on your 12th. I fucking send that shit all day. But as soon as, like, just dead. There's the lightest rap fart of a touch.
It's also because of intonation, I bet.
The G, there we go.
I bet that thing's not, like, perfectly intonated. Move it around. Move it up or down a little bit. Like from where you're supposed to hit it. Move it like half a fret or a quarter of a fret difference.
That's not it.
Up or down.
It's a little low then. Well, also, I feel like the pad of my finger is a little too soft. Like if I use like
Use your nail then.
not like it's too. I don't know how to describe it. Like if you just lay your finger on, like it almost sounds better. It's almost easier. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at that part. We'll get there.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much then the riff just like goes over and over and over. And yeah, that's the end of the song pretty much.
Good job.
My favorite part was that climb. The climb was like the first thing I learned, and then yeah, that was it.
Well, the whole thing just sounds really well put together now, honestly.
It's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, from where you started to where you ended, man, it's a big difference.
Dude, the biggest gain on that was the fucking tremolo picking, dude.
Yeah.
And it's still like that first tremolo part, the fucking whoop. Like they go way faster than I'm doing. That's just as fast as I can go, I think, you know. I don't know, but yeah, the tremolo. It was a good tremolo exercise, you know.
Yeah.
It's a good song for tremolo. Yeah, man, it was cool. I don't know what I'm gonna work on next. Probably just a bunch of napalm in the morning.
We all need to grind that out. You know?
Yeah, we gotta play that. That song's too cool not to play.
Yeah, we'll get it.
Hell dude. Yeah, this allergy medicine is making me piss a lot.
Piss,
a lot, dude.
He don't piss.
This will be the 4th time now.
You got to pause?
Yeah, I got to pause
The
right now,
piss
dude.
man, dude.
It's fucking me up,
Piss
dude.
boy.
We're back.
We're
back.
again.
Sorry, guys. Listen, man. Allergy medicines and alcohol. Don't do it, kids. You'll piss in your pants.
Unless you want to.
And your kidneys are
listen,
failing.
Hey,
I'm an American.
I got
believe
something for that.
What? Something for
So if you
allergies or something
take-
for pissing your pants?
If you both, in fact,
Whoa.
you believe that or not?
Oh, I know what you're gonna fucking pull up.
No, you don't. You don't know anything.
I know exactly.
So if you
what the fuck
take
you're gonna
allergy
pull up.
medicine and you like to drink, and you like to go to metal shows,
Oh God, this fucking contraption. Dude.
Liquid Death has decided to be there for you.
What the
with
fuck is that?
This is the Liquid Death Pit Diaper, brought to you by Depends.
Is that real?
Yes, it is. You can pre-order it now. Delivery by 12/24.
And
So-
it's a diaper made of leather.
It's
looks
like a leather
Judas Priest,
diaper
dude.
with a bunch of spikes and chains on it for getting in the pit and pissing your pants. You don't got to get out.
Why do I feel like Machine Gun Kelly had a direct input on this?
I don't
Did he
know.
piss
but
himself a lot?
I want one.
He's tied in with liquid death. He looks like he would do something like
I don't give a
this.
fuck who's tied with that thing. I want to be
How
tied up
much
in
is it? We need to hang it up on the wall or something, dude.
Probably way too much.
I'm thinking $120.
More.
75.
That's only $75.
Sold.
That's
out.
gross.
And the pit diaper is for like full on shits, or
I'm sure it could be.
I mean, you could shit in anything, but that's not for full on shits,
Nah.
dude.
That's for like a period.
You could shit in anything.
That's like a period diaper.
That thing
Dude,
is
that's some
hilarious,
goth girl
dude.
is just gonna wear just that to the
Dude,
show.
if I shit out of that, it would blow out the sides and run down my
Dude,
leg.
fucking
dude.
baby
This
shit
guy
up
is
their
gonna wear
back,
just
dude.
that.
Oh my god.
Oh man, that's a lot though.
Oh, it's
That dude's
hilarious.
showing a lot of skin.
He is. Oh my god.
Who's Ben Kohler?
I don't know who's been colored, Nate.
It's probably someone we should know about running this podcast. Who is Ben Kohler? Watch him be from one of my favorite bands. He's a drummer. Okay.
With whom?
Oh, dude, Killer Be
Killer Be
Killed. He was
Killed.
with Max Cavalera.
Oh, okay.
All pigs must die. Converge. And what does that say?
Cave in.
The Muboid Man. What does that say? Mutoid Man.
Mutoid man.
Ben, I know there's other ways you can make money.
No, don't take the bag from him. Ben, you're doing a great fucking job. This is
awesome.
hilarious.
Look at that. That's so fucking funny. I want it.
I feel like he'd probably fill that shit up with sweat before piss, dude. Those drummers got to work.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Comes with 52 depend guards. You know what? That's a killer deal. Let's
I think
buy
it's
10
fine,
of them.
dude. I think it's cool.
I think
I've lost-
this
I've-
guy fucking cracks me up. You guys go check out the
You guys-
Liquid Death pit diaper and just look through the images.
Liquid Death
Jesus,
pit
This
diaper.
fucking guy is showing a lot. I don't know who this guy is.
Does it come with a fucking metal cup? Because you're going to need that
Looks
if you
like
go
it
to a
would hurt.
hardcore show.
Dude, it looks like it would hurt your dick.
There's only one way to find out, Nate.
I don't want to be the test subject, dude.
Why not?
It's too fucking late.
I mean,
We ordered
whatever.
one for you.
right,
Do we
whatever.
pull one out? Put it on right now.
I'll test it live on the show. I'll take a piss right here. But
Who do you think you are, Ari?
That's good content. Wait until we have cameras in here, though.
like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna now attempt to pee.
Hell yeah, dude. The pit diaper. That wasn't so bad of a bomb fest. I think we did pretty good today, guys.
I feel shitty about it, but
Well, I didn't say you should feel good about yourself, but
damn.
yeah. I mean, we started working on this song a week ago. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's true.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good
we
for
did
us.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, I don't know if everybody knew this already,
Yep.
but the past weekend I've been on a Robot Chicken binge.
I love Robot Chicken, dude.
I mean, I've watched and absorbed hours of this shit. Hours and hours and hours in the past couple of days. Did you know Les Claypool made the Robot Chicken song?
Yep, South Park and Robot Chicken.
Yeah, we talked
Fuck
about that
yeah,
on an episode.
yeah.
When?
Not terribly.
Maybe it
long
wasn't
ago.
on an episode.
It
but
was on
it
an
might have
episode.
been pre-episode, but
The Robot Chicken?
yeah, that's he's in that shit.
That
dude.
100% was.
And it's
We already
ma-
talked about
and it's
this.
made by the guy who voices Tris from Family Guy, Seth Green.
Yeah.
He's also in like Joyride, fucking
Yeah, I knew
Austin
him.
Powers. Yeah, dude.
It's good.
But yeah, I
topic.
kept saying
God.
Les Claypool, and I was like, what the fuck? Is that Primus?
Dude, yeah, man.
And
that
sure
dude
enough,
gets around,
it
bro.
is,
That
dude.
dude gets
It's so
around.
nuts.
How fucking cool is that, though, dude?
It's so neat.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I remember I have a distinct memory of being a kid, and my mom had one of her boyfriends over, and he was like, "Yo, let's put some cartoons on for you." And we were all sitting there chilling on the couch, and he flips to like Cartoon Network, Adult Swim.
Yeah.
Right when it was kicking off, we got like 10 minutes of a cartoon, and then fucking no, it was late, so Robot Chicken popped on, And he was like, "What the fuck is this?" I didn't say anything because I was like,
Robot Chicken.
I'm gonna see where this goes. And they got like 5 minutes into an episode, and they were like, "Nah." But I watched that shit religiously, no matter how much the intro scared me as a child.
Yeah, it is a little creepy sometimes.
I was in like first grade watching that shit, dude.
Dude, I'm on like season 11 right now. I don't know how many seasons they have, but I used to have like
3.
What? 3? No. I've just been high on DMT for the entire weekend. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I keep drinking this water. I think someone's dosing me. I don't even have dogs. You know?
You've watched the same episodes.
There is no
over and over and over
podcast,
and over.
dude.
Yeah, I'm just like alone in a room. Wake up in jail. And you're like, it was all a dream.
I've seen so many little short videos about like when your friend's schizophrenic, and it's like people that it's like this dude talking to a group of friends around a campfire.
I love that video.
Oh my god, have you seen it, Nate?
No, dude.
So this dude, he's talking to his friends around a campfire, just laughing, having it. He's like, okay, this that guy over there did blah blah blah, and then a dude like he's like, say, Ben, what are you doing? And it flashes back to him, and there's nobody there.
Dude,
He's like, it's happening again, and it's like on and on.
Yeah,
like,
it happened
over and
for
over
like
and over
9
and over and over.
Yeah, it
All the way
happened
back to the
9
beginning of the
people.
video.
That shit scares me.
Yeah, it was a
because
loop. It was.
You don't really know until you're like in your mid-20s because the schizophrenia doesn't set in quite yet. So I'm still kind of scared. You know what I mean?
Who knows, man?
Who knows? I might be a crazy guy soon.
Well, you know what's going to help you with schizophrenia?
Robot Chicken.
Mushrooms, dude.
3 seasons of Robot Chicken.
3 seasons of Robot.
They found new psychedelic mushrooms in Africa.
New.
Yeah. Yeah, let me pull it up, dude. A
You
real
go.
deal discovery by mycologists. Those are people who study mushrooms.
Them Ugandan hitters, bro.
They study
Yeah.
spores.
No, I take that back. 2 new species of psilocybin mushrooms.
Wow.
It's almost like they're supposed to be around. I don't know. Maybe cook them up in a soup or something. I don't know.
They make me shit really bad.
Dude, my mushroom farts are like
It's
brutal.
bad.
It's like the smallest little butt toot. It's like a
yeah, and then it's
it
just,
just
rain,
reeks of
dude.
hell,
Oh
dude.
my
You're like,
God.
where the fuck did this come from? And I'm always confused. I'm like, does it stink so bad because I'm high, or does it stink so bad because it's so bad?
I think it's bad, dude. I remember the first time I really took them, I had to take a shit. I felt so dirty from that shit, I had to take a shower. I was like, I had Zane over there with me.
Like,
right?
there's evil upon me. I must shower and cleanse myself
I
in the
came in and
waters.
told Zane, I was like, dude, I feel disgusting. I need to shower, dude. And like, I went in there and took a shower. It was so rank.
Dude, I only shit one time when I did mushrooms, and it was like, you ever seen like rabbit shit? It's like
Yeah,
a bunch
yeah.
of little black
Pellets.
green
Yeah.
pea-sized shits. I shit one pea out. I thought I had to shit so bad because like your stomach hurts and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
You're like, God, I'm about to blow this fucking shit up, and it was like, tweet, boink. I was like, whoa, that's it.
It's the worst experience, dude. I've taken shits on like 2 tabs of acid, and it was just a bad time, man. There's no satisfaction. You just feel like you're birthing something. It's a rough time. Dude.
And then it's just a rat pellet, and you're like, oh, I guess that's it.
Well, then I'm sitting there freaking out because I'm like, how hard was I pushing to get that out of me?
Well, the 2 new mushrooms are called psilocybe in jelly and psilocybe maluti.
Oh, there's no way that's the real names.
I'm reading it.
I'll have a psilocybin jelly, please.
Let me get psilocybin.
Ingeli. This is real science, guys.
It sounds like a sandwich.
Real ingeli. It sounds Italian, dude.
Yeah.
And then we get the pizza with the ingeli.
So stupid.
You know what
I
I'm
always,
So stupid.
It makes my mind think of like 70s cooking where they were throwing like ham and jello, tuna and jello. Everything
Oh,
was,
yeah, dude. Why
everything was a
everything
gelatinous.
suspended in jello. Ingeli.
Everything had to be gelatinous.
Like, what should we do with all this leftover chicken dinner?
In jelly.
Put it in jelly.
You guys want a ham log?
And maluti, yeah.
Nah, I mean, I would say I'm down to try 'em, but that's really the only thing that doesn't agree with me is psychedelics. That's really the only thing I can't do.
I think they hurt everybody's stomach. I think that's part
No,
of it.
they make me like, I get like paranoid, like bad.
What? So does weed? Weed
No,
doesn't
but
make
weed
me.
doesn't make me paranoid.
Weed makes me paranoid. It's great.
If I were to go to trial, I'm gonna smoke some weed just so I can be chill through it. You know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
Absolutely not,
Dude,
dude.
the weed doesn't do that to me. Yeah, it's purely.
Oh my
beneficial.
God,
the
dude.
psychedelics, man. The
If I
psychedelics.
fucking smoked a joint before I went into trial, I'd just raise my hand and be like, guilty of what? Literally everything.
Whatever you say, man.
Fucking you
Fucking
name
no,
it,
just
dude.
take me away.
Nah,
I'm a
dude,
terrible
no.
person. Throw
Get
me in
me
jail.
out of here.
Psychedelics make me like. I hear like people yelling my name and they're not there type of shit. I
Alcohol
can't
makes
do it.
me innocent of everything. Weed, guilty. My favorite part about this article that I found about these guys
About jelly
finding these
mushrooms?
mushrooms. Yeah, about the in jelly mushrooms. In jelly was first found in 2023, growing in pasture land in the KwaZulu-Natal by Talan Moult, a self-taught citizen mycologist.
Man. This dude had love for the game when no one did.
Bro, you know that's like
It's just a guy who likes to eat shit he finds.
that. No, that's a guy who's trying to get fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
That's a guy who's going for it. You know, this guy's probably licked some frogs once or twice. Self-taught citizen mycologist,
Probably done the jankum.
aka
The jankum,
the
dude.
plug, dude.
You know he's got the good shit over there.
Yeah,
Self-taught
dude.
citizen mycologist.
That's hardcore.
Dude, that is the plug.
How do you know about that? You just go around eating mushrooms, or
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I mean,
After you hit the jankum, you just go start eating fucking shit.
I'm
you
not saying
find.
this guy did jinkum. You said that.
I
But
did.
what I am saying is, if he saw a mushroom, he probably tried it.
it's like fuck it. What's the worst gonna happen? I
It's
live
like-
in Africa.
After all these stomach aches, it's about time I get fucking high and tripping nuts. You know what I mean?
I found one, guy.
Jordan coming out there rolling, just like, dude.
His wife is probably just pissed at him. Like, you out there eating mushrooms again, too lot?
No.
He's like, no.
He's like,
And
joke's on you,
sh-
bitch.
shitting
I
his
found
pants.
some.
Yeah, and then finally he's like, babe, eat these. She's like, absolutely not. I'm not going to fucking eat this shit. Last night you shit your pants in the bed.
Shit blood, dude.
He's like, no, it's different this time. She's like, that's what you said the last 18 times that I lost our first child. He's like, no, we got to call somebody. And he calls a scientist, and they're like, oh, yeah. No, that's a magic
This is
mushroom.
legit, dude.
You got
yeah.
it.
So she
And then he
starts
still got
unpacking her
divorced, and
bags.
she
Yeah.
took the kids anyway. And then he just sits,
Citizen
he just
self-taught
sits in his house,
mycologist.
and he just gets bombed out.
It's such a
You ever met somebody fried? Have either you guys ever met somebody fried? From
I've
that
watched someone get fried, and it was very creepy. Not off mushrooms, off acid.
shit? Acid will do that because it's in my experience the acid's almost always cut. The worst you get from mushrooms is they're a little moldy, and then you get like a really bad stomach ache.
Then you poop real bad.
Yeah, it just makes you sick pretty much. Like you'll still trip, but like the amount of blackness on them is normally like an indicator of like, all right, am I gonna?
I don't like the regular mushrooms. I like the packaged chocolate bars, dude. I'm a pussy.
The
bro.
chocolate bars are scary, dude, because you don't know what the fuck's in it. You know what I mean? Like,
What are you? Are you a self-taught citizen mycologist as well?
I'm just saying, dude. Next time you do
Now
one of
this
those,
right here, this is definitely the right stuff.
dude. Next
How do
time
you
you
know?
get one of those
The level of mold.
chocolate bars, look it up. Look up people who have ran tests on them. There's normally something funky.
Well, we
in it.
did talk about the fucking Shroomies gummies a while back, and they were just like fucking putting everybody in a hospital.
Dude, me and my buddy
Remember that?
ate one of those 1-Up bars, and it had
are-
like synthetic DMT in it, dude.
Whoa, let me tell you about a 1-Up bar. That was my first, and it was great.
You ate the same thing? It's
Yeah.
really good. It's like being super high.
Yeah, the
That's how
1-Up
I
bar
would
was
explain
fucking
it.
cool because it tasted like Girl Scout cookie, the purple box Girl Scout cookies.
They're good, but
I was like, this is delicious. There's a little bit of a shitty aftertaste. And the room I was in, there was like paintings of cows on the walls. And I could just see them like just start turning their heads a little bit. And I was like, oh man, there's more than one person in this bitch now.
I could freestyle so fucking well. I ate like a couple squares off that. I was spitting bars, dude.
Did you record it?
I tried to listen to
wish.
death metal and it was like, this is a lot.
Acid and Slipknot go together for me for some reason. I took
I'm not
acid.
doing acid, bro.
I took acid. I listened to Slipknot's first album. It was an experience, dude. And like Tool albums, you really get what they're doing.
I feel like
Tool
I.
album.
Okay.
You can really be like, oh, that's
I
why
believe
that's
that.
there.
All I'm saying is I'd rather trust a self-taught citizen mycologist than a self-taught citizen chemist.
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't want any bathtub acid. If it grows out of the ground, I mean,
How bad can it be?
it can be really bad, but I just don't think there's many plants that you can go out in nature and eat, and then you like, I don't know, maybe hide in the attic for 4 days. And I've seen that happen. You know, like maybe you get a stomach ache, maybe you like pee blood, maybe you know die.
There's plants that you just die.
Yeah,
You guys know what a thumbprint is?
Well, you
On your-
see,
on
yeah,
your
it's this,
thumb?
it's this little opposable thing on your hand.
thumbprint.
Yeah, yeah, and then you put it up your ass.
Yep.
And you lick it. That's
That's
real
it.
cool. No. So like for the Grateful like if you go to getting like those Grateful Dead circles, what they'll do is they'll have you do a thumbprint where you stick your thumb in like raw acid, like the chemical they use to like drip on the
Why?
on the tabs. You stick that in there and give it a lick.
You don't even have to lick it, bro.
And that's like your getting thing. You know what I mean? You fucking
We have got to have a real deal, like
Deadhead.
Grateful Dead hippie, like a real Deadhead hippie.
Yeah.
Because
that's like their
their
inauguration.
initiation?
Yeah, you gotta do a thumbprint.
I will
And
never.
I used to work with a girl who said she knew somebody that did it up in Colorado, and he was like out of it for the rest. Like SLC Punk, you know, where the dude's like sitting on his like box, and he's like, "I'm in the middle of the fucking ocean." He's in his front yard and shit like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just
What?
not going to go
Or
see
like
that
the people who
concert.
put like
The
that-
guy who invented acid accidentally spilled some on him, and then he tried to ride a bicycle home, dude. And he was fucked.
dude, I remember the
He didn't even fucking put it in his mouth or nothing.
the dude who invented it. I remember reading one of the things where he was like, "I took it and I was being attacked by crabs from the walls." You know what I mean? Like,
Wasn't there a story about like some dude who had like tabs in his pocket and he's walking across a grassy field and the sprinklers kicked on?
Yeah.
oh, my buddy did that. He had a fucking sheet in his pocket, and he was working at Taco Bell. And he spilt some of that line water, you know, the stuff they like stick the things of beans in. He spilt it on him, didn't even think about it. And he was smart, like he had done it before. So like 15 minutes later, he started kind of feeling weird. He fucking went home rapidly, so he wouldn't be like tripping
Rapidly.
balls at Taco Bell, dude.
Bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
smart
you
about
imagine,
it,
like,
but
going to,
spilled
like, a
lime
public-
juice on
It's
your
such a
leg?
volatile drug. Mushrooms, you have to eat it. You have to have a bellyache. You have to do a little rat shit in the toilet. You got a little butt toot, and then you're like, all right, it's time to start.
There's a
getting
ceremony to
little
this.
high.
Yeah.
You know, weed, you got to light it on fire, or at least eat it, you know, or cook it down and eat it. You
It's not
know,
this thing that you just look at weird and all of a
other
sudden you're
drugs you
fucking
got
out
to
of it for the
snort
rest
up
of
into your
life.
nose. Acid is like, hope it doesn't rain outside with me in your pocket, or you're going for a ride. Like, what the fuck would you get? That's like, hey, I got an idea. We're gonna fill my pockets with plastic explosive. And we're just gonna be like that
And
for
then
the
we're
next
gonna, and then
2
we're
days.
gonna walk through fire.
It's like any tiny little spark.
Any tiny little spark. Hey, you got
Buckle
a
up,
light? I'm
buckaroo.
smoking over here.
Fuck that, dude.
I have thought of like what would happen if like you went to like a swimming pool and then like fucking threw a couple sheets in there.
Dude, the lifeguards, like everybody's drowning, jumps in and drowns.
Yeah. You go to Six Flags and like just dump a little like fucking little beaker full of that shit in there.
Dude, the lazy river's about to get active.
That'd be a lot
Dude, could
less
you
lazy.
imagine going down a water slide, bro?
No.
Oh, I'd drown.
Oh my God.
I would fucking drown, dude. I would flail in the tube so bad that somehow I'd wind up face down on the fucking shit.
Oh my
You
God.
drown in the tube with no water. Fucking-
Yeah, dude. I would find some way to drown myself.
Your tube would be beached. There'd be no water around you, and you'd drown.
It's already trippy enough when you're kind of fucking drunk and you go down the little swirly deal and you get stuck. You know what I mean? Like where it spits you out into like a toilet bowl and you're
Yeah.
supposed to go in like the middle entrance.
Yeah.
That's already difficult enough to navigate when you're drunk. You know, you gotta fucking like get real sober real fast to get the fuck out of there before some fat kid comes flying into you at 90 miles an hour.
Being drunk and in the water is a terrible idea, dude.
It's a bad idea.
Dude, I almost drowned in a river one time. I was so shit-faced. I fell in. I was playing around like a dumbass. I was drinking, the Jim Beam apple.
Oh my god, dude.
I was drinking that out of the bottle because it was cold, and I was shit-faced. The Jim Beam, not the air. And I slipped off the ledge into the deep part of the river. And I can swim, like, very, very well. And I was being punished down there for a long time. I thought I was going to
It's
die.
real hard to get your bearings, dude.
thought I was going to die.
Up is down real quick.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? You're like,
Yeah, I got caught in the swirly down there, and I was like, oh, man, I'm going to fucking drown drunk. Fucking idiot.
what a way. Dude, especially with your background, that'd be so embarrassing.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah. Oh my god.
That'd
Yeah.
be so embarrassing, dude.
Yeah.
The Jim Beam got him.
Yeah, dude, all those years of fucking swimming and fucking saving people, and
Jim Beam and Lake Thunderbird.
He died
That's
drunk.
all it took.
Finally,
It was the river. It was the river that everybody tubes out here in Oklahoma.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Fell in that bitch. It took me like fucking half a mile away from the campground.
dude. Nobody would believe it either. Anybody that actually knows you, they're like, yeah.
Oh, people would get
drowned.
arrested for murder or something, dude.
Yeah. It'd be like, yeah, he drowned, and your buddies would be like, oh yeah, he drank himself to death, huh? They're like, no, he drowned. Drunk. Yeah, found the bottom of the bottle. No, he fucking
No, yeah,
in the
he
water.
literally
suffocated.
No, that dumb bitch.
Yeah. I feel like if I knew I was blacking out, I'd just grab a stick and like stab myself a couple times just to get somebody in trouble.
Fuck it.
Hopefully they'll make a Netflix out of me. Like
They
the
never found
Illinois
the killer.
River death.
Yeah, we're all getting interviewed.
How did a fucking
It's just
ex-Navy guy who used to
just
be
me
a
and-
fucking swimmer?
It's just me now, as it
Drowned.
being like, we're telling you he really drowned. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm about to drown in this piss. I gotta piss again.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Jesus, piss boy. And we're back.
Shout out to the Psychonauts, though. You guys are definitely tougher than me.
Yeah. I'm not doing that shit.
I can't do it. I'm not built for that kind
Yeah,
of shit.
not like that.
Ever since I saw someone actually get fried and like just go full retard, I was like, hey,
Gotta be careful.
be careful with this shit.
I've gotten close. I was taking it regularly enough where I started getting like real weird shit start happening to me. Like my mental state was just, I was here and like what was actually going on was kind of over here for a while.
So you weren't like plugged into real life for a little while?
It wasn't like bad. Like I wasn't doing anything harmful or anything. I would just like, I would forget to eat a lot. I would like getting lost in thought was like a real thing. Like, cause I'm kind of ADHD-ish to begin with. So like that multiply with it, I would catch myself zoning out for a long time type of shit. But then I realized what was happening. And I was like, okay, this is getting sketchy.
Yeah, chill out a little bit.
Yeah. Eat some brain food, normalize
Hey,
yourself.
go get a smoothie.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Dude, get a smoothie for real, dude. Fucking go to the gym. You'll be all right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really think you're supposed to just be like steady bombing psychedelics.
It can't be a regular thing. I don't think it makes your brain juice all weird and all over the place.
Yeah.
And you get such a hit of chemicals every time you do it. I feel like your brain under no other circumstance should be dumping that much of those chemicals.
Yeah, except when you're dreaming or like dying, right?
Yeah, or like in war. I feel like that's the only,
Yeah.
you got a handful of those where like, some chemical dump will happen. But
I don't think you get DMT hits in war.
no, probably just like a shitload of adrenaline, right?
Yeah, it's like all adrenal, all cortisol,
Yeah.
That's a little different than like when you go to sleep or when you die.
Yeah, I didn't have dreams for a long time, dude. I didn't
Really?
have dreams for a long time. Probably until a year or two ago, I started getting vivid dreams again.
Sometimes when I stop smoking weed for my medical condition,
Dude.
I get some wacky ass dreams.
Every
dude.
time I fucking detox off of THC, dude, it is like the most hardcore. I just had a dream where my buddy's dad, I moved into a new house right across the street from my buddy, and I had a dream that his dad was trying to put me into a sex trafficking ring.
Lord. What
And
the
like
fuck?
in the dream, it was so complex that I had already escaped the sex trafficking once. You know what I mean? and that he was coming to get me and put me back into it. And there was one point in time where I was like, I remember distinctively like being camped out in my backyard with my shotgun, like hiding in the bushes as they were like searching around my house for me. And I was like, it was crazy, dude.
Aren't you glad you bought that shotgun, dude?
For real. What else would I have to arm myself in a dream with?
There's nothing. There's nothing better.
I'd be unarmed in that dream.
I mean,
Terrible.
honestly, they need to start making stuffed shotguns for kids, not stuffed teddy bears. There's nothing more comforting to a man than a 12 gauge.
Yeah, I don't worry about shit.
When things are going bad, and you have that fucking pipe in your hand, you're like, everything is going to be fine.
Even in the dream, I conjured the shotgun. It was
You knew. You already knew it.
was
If
by
anything
saying-
can get me out of this, it's
Yeah,
a fucking
dude.
12 gauge full of buckshot, dude.
Yeah, dude. Even in your nightmares, Remington will be there.
Yeah.
Sponsored.
Old Mossberg. Hit us up,
Mossberg,
Mossberg.
yeah,
Hit us
Mossberg.
up, Mossy. Your shotguns are cheap, but they're not free. And we like them. Hey, did anybody watch like wrestling as a kid?
Oh, dude. I fucking love WWE, dude.
I never got like super hardcore.
I love that.
I was a
shit.
stone cold man.
I just got my girlfriend a Stone Cold t-shirt, dude.
Because you wanted it and they didn't have your size.
I showed her that, and she didn't. She's like, I don't understand like WWE. You know, she didn't understand how I was so into it. And I started showing her like old Stone Cold Steve Austin matches, and she was like,
Dude, when he
really
threw the beer
fucking
around,
entertained. Yeah, dude.
when he threw the beer around, I was like, oh my God, that's the
Yeah,
fucking coolest
headbutt
thing.
that shit. Yeah,
I was like,
dude.
that's the coolest thing ever. I was like, can you smell what the Rock is cooking? I was like, wow, this guy's
Came here to open a can of whoop ass in a goddamn can of beer. That's what I'm here for.
and I'm all out of beer. Yeah, dude, that shit was great. I saw a clip earlier today.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Steven Flo, the wrestler?
Stephen Flo. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I
dude.
saw a clip of that guy, and someone was like, yeah, it's a song Even Flow by Pearl Jam,
It's
but
just Stephen Flo.
it's just Steven Flo.
Yeah,
And then
dude.
someone beneath that was like, no, that's the real lyrics.
Stephen Flo. And dude, he's like dressed up like he basically is dressed up like Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
He's on top of the ring.
He's like got the flannel and
Yeah, dude,
everything.
he's got
in there.
flannel and like
my
tube
God.
socks and shit.
That shit's funny.
Or
as fuck.
have you seen the one where it's like first we had Kane, then we had Blue Kane, and then we had Girl Kane, and then it's like now we have Pimp Kane, and he's like in the fucking purple and like leopard print and shit. Yeah, dude. Or
Yeah.
and then they had cocaine. Yeah, dude.
Actually, you know who showed me cocaine?
Who, dude?
Bobby from Entropic.
That's crazy,
He's
yeah.
like, this is my favorite wrestler. He's like, what's he pulling out of his pocket? He's like, oh my God, he's got an 8-ball. And he cracks the bag open and just pours it all over his face.
And it's Slow Chemical by Finger 11.
That's That's how I know you don't do coke, when you dump it out anywhere, dude. That shit was so fucking funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
Bobby showed me that guy. I was like, wow, this guy's a fucking hero.
Yeah, now that I saw that, now it's fucking Pimp Kane.
Every time I hear that Even Flow song, though, you know what I think of?
What? Jesus Christ skateboarding?
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, explain this atheist. And
Hit
he
a
fucking
Christ
hits
air.
it and hits a Christ air off a fucking mega ramp. I'm like,
Steven Flo.
yeah. That song's fucked now, dude.
Yeah, it's over.
I mean,
That's now their. I remember when I started listening to Pearl Jam, that was like barely in their top 5 stream songs. Now it's number 1. I think.
it's absolutely number one.
I think even people that don't know anything
What
about
about
Pearl
Better
Jam know
Man,
that
though,
song.
dude?
Yeah, fine, better man.
Better Man's a fucking good Pearl Jam song.
Oh, dude,
It's not as
Zane was
recognizable
telling
as
me that
Even Flow.
like
What's that one? It's like, oh no, women on a wear, yeah.
that's dude. Yellow Ledbetter. I was telling
Yeah.
Zane, I was like, if you think you can't understand Creed sometimes, let me show you this song. And I played it, and I was like, tell me what he's saying as he says it. And like, he got through the first few lines, and then he's sitting there, he's like, it's like,
Well.
what the fuck is this dude speaking another language? I was
Black Hawk Down. I can't do it.
speaking Seattle, dude. You gotta learn it.
I don't know what he was speaking, dude. But yeah, every time I hear Even Flow, I think of Christ Air now.
Who is
Explain this, atheist.
who is this guy?
That the Miz?
Ace Steel. That guy looks intense.
Remember the two dudes that were like, save the tables?
Who?
There's these two, like, fuck, I forgot. And then this guy comes up and opens a table up and throws him through it. That's so fucking funny, dude. No, this Family Guy.
Who's your
wrestlers.
favorite wrestler was Stone Cold as a kid?
Yeah, dude. I mean, he kind of looks like my dad minus the mustache, so it, and the the body mass percentage.
I always liked Undertaker.
Oh,
Yeah, I used
dude,
to dress up
Undertaker was
when
cool.
I was a little kid. I used to
Yeah.
dress up as the Undertaker.
Dude, what about the Big Show, dude?
Yeah, the big
It's
shows.
the Big Show.
I thought he sung his theme song for the longest time, dude. I just swore. I thought all the wrestlers had to sing their own theme song. Because Shawn
What?
Michaels did it. Shawn Michaels sung his own theme song,
Yeah.
so it kind of threw me in a loop.
Who was the fucking
Dude.
the luchador that jumped on the trampolines really high?
Rey Mysterio,
Yeah,
dude.
Mysterio, dude.
Or you remember Degeneration X? They had the Motorhead theme song.
No, I don't remember that.
What?
I wasn't allowed to watch wrestling when I was a
Oh,
kid.
you were
so I had-
sneaking
yeah,
it,
so I
dude.
had to watch
Okay.
it at my friend's
I
house and
wasn't,
shit.
yeah.
Dude, you remember being a kid and like actually trying to do a DDT on your friends?
I hurt people, dude.
I got hurt.
I fucking was hurting
Dude,
people.
I got fucking hurt.
I remember.
That shit was brutal. One time I got thrown on like, you know how the tree roots come out of the ground sometimes and they just trace along the ground?
yeah.
I got thrown right on one of those. If that happened to me as an adult, I'd break my fucking back, dude. I don't know how I survived.
Jelly, dude. I mean, I remember one time I Irish whipped my buddy clean off the trampoline. 'Cause I was like, we were doing it, and I grabbed him and just fucking sent his ass, dude. I was like, oh.
Just fucking launched this kid.
Yeah, and really, it didn't click to me that shit was fake until I started watching. I saw like a UFC event as a kid. It's probably like early Rampage.
Watch someone really get their
And I
ass
was
kicked.
like, this doesn't make sense. I was like, fucking Batista can take 20 of those. This is
Well,
somebody's full of shit here, and I'm not sure who.
yeah. Yeah, dude. Dude, I went to a real WWE
Really?
as an adult
Was it sick?
when I was in the military. Dude, they sell one size beer.
And it's
The
big.
fucking
The biggest.
the 25, like the giant cans.
That's
Those. They sell those.
They all, yeah, the fucking.
That's the only beer you can get. You can't get it in a cup. You can't get. You get
you
Budweiser,
get a tall boy,
Bud Light,
motherfucker.
and like Miller, and that's it, dude.
I always loved how, like, during the Iraq War, they would send, like, John Cena out to, like, visit, like, the motherfuckers deployed. And, like, they would get fucking so hyped for John Cena. I was like, that dude down there probably just killed a guy, like, yesterday. You know what I mean? Now he's fucking, like, going ape shit for John Cena, dude.
That's because John Cena was in the Marine.
He's the man, dude.
But, yeah.
John, dude,
the
yeah,
man.
I saw him
American
in real
legend.
life. I saw. I don't remember who all was there, but I do distinctly remember John Cena in his jean shorts. And when he fucking ran out, I was like,
Dude.
Jesus Christ, that dude is fucking huge.
Dude, they're all so roided out. It's insane,
they're
man.
they're insanely huge. You know who I saw who wasn't that big though?
Who?
Remember Gold Dust?
Yeah, dude.
I saw Gold
yeah.
Dust in real life.
The
and
dude
they-
with all the paint on, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they beat his ass, dude. They beat his ass. Yeah, there he is with the mask and everything.
He freaked me out. I never understood what his deal was.
I don't know.
But he was doing it for a while.
He wasn't very big. I saw him probably 9 years ago, maybe. And he was pretty old.
You know what I can't stand, man?
Yeah, John Cena literally threw him across the room. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Fucking. I
Yeah.
cannot stand Hulk Hogan.
Sick.
Whoa.
I can't stand the motherfucker.
Why? He's so cool.
I heard. I've seen too much of Jesse Ventura, dude. He's like apparently, Hulk Hogan's the whole reason they don't have a union for wrestlers, and like they don't get money after they stop being WWE wrestlers, and they're the only
Oh, my God.
entertainment level sport that doesn't offer that. You know what I mean? Like,
I guess big wrestling's a problem now.
it kind of is, dude.
Righteous Nate, ladies
I mean,
and
think
gentlemen.
about it. You're getting thrown off of a 50-foot ladder a couple times a year. You're gonna want some health care after you retire.
They don't have health care?
No, dude.
All right, I do have a problem
Yeah,
with that.
see?
dude. I have a problem with that, dude.
Dude, actors get paid for years and years after they stop doing films, bro. These guys don't get shit.
He
Wow, that's really cool.
Hulk Hogan went on Joe Rogan and talked about that also.
The Undertaker went on and, dude, literally broke his neck like 6 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
need
was
some
like,
fucking
why?
health care for that shit.
I agree.
Dude.
I think,
dude,
hey,
that's-
give these guys health care,
Yeah,
dude.
come
They
on,
make
Vince.
cool videos.
Vince McMahon, what the fuck, dog?
Vince McMahon like blew his leg apart at one point.
Dude, he was
Like,
so
live.
he was so roided out from that shit because he had that era where he was like really swole, and
dust
yeah, he
everybody.
jumped up on the thing and tore both of his
Quads.
yeah, dude,
Yeah,
yeah,
and then he was sitting there and is still acting.
yeah, dude. That
I
was-
cannot imagine the amount of pain. I also can't imagine the amount of drugs that you'd have to be doing.
They all look
to
coked
not
out, dude.
feel that.
Like,
Dude, I am the cream.
Yeah,
the cream of the crop, dude. How are you sweating and talking at the same time, dude?
dude.
You remember that, dude?
the '90s era,
He
bro.
kept pulling out coffee creamers out of a. It was Macho Man, right?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Macho Man Randy Savage, and he had a bunch of coffee creamers in his wristband. And he would pull them out and be like, "I am the cream," and show the camera. And the cream always rises to the top. You know what I'm talking
Oh my
about?
God, no.
Yeah. And then, like back in the day, didn't they have like razor blades in their wrists and like try to cut their own faces open?
My grandpa, he
Yeah.
used to work security. He was a security guy for a long time. He used
Yeah.
to do it for all types of venues, and he was the first one that ever told me that shit when I was a little kid. He's like, "That's how they make themselves bleed. They slip a razor blade and they cut their forehead because that's where all the veins are,
Yeah.
and it'll just gush down."
Well, if you ever gotten punched right in the goddamn face, it bleeds a lot longer than the arm.
Dude, I missed you at WWE, man.
Wrestling was cool.
That was a thing that. Oh my God. Anyway,
Dude, you remember the stink face?
What from who did that? Fucking
It's the big Hawaiian dude, I think. Was it Sharkishi? Is that a name?
yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and he would
dude.
just literally like rub his asshole on the guy's
Dude,
nose.
that's like the go-to move.
He's
in
like,
the-
oh, the commentators are the best part of the whole show. They're like, oh no, it's the stink face.
JR,
No, Rikishi.
putting his ass in his
Rikishi, was
face.
it? It's
Yeah,
called
Rikishi,
Rikishi.
yeah,
the
dude.
Rikishi stink face.
or the amount
Oh,
of
that guy, dude.
who?
The
fucking
fucking
Brock.
Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Yeah, that guy's
Dude,
a
Mark
monster.
Henry, world's strongest man. He had his walkout music was 3-6 Mafia. Fuck. Somebody don't get the ass whipped. Somebody don't get the wrist slit, dude. He was fucking. That was the shit, dude.
I don't know where I heard this, but when Brock, yeah, that's Rikishi.
Yeah, dude. He just.
Yeah, he would just rub his asshole in someone's eye.
That's like the go-to move in women's sport. Like fucking Rhea Ripley, dude. She does that all the time.
The
dude.
stink face. Oh, they call that the pink face, probably.
Yeah.
God, that's so
And
bad.
on a bad day, the red face.
I do love Rhea Ripley, man. She's.
Well,
probably-
Brock Lesnar was like an actual wrestler before he was WWE.
Yeah, he's
guy.
NCAA like champion and shit.
He was pretty
Yeah.
legit.
That's
Yeah.
where most of those dudes go. Like if you're pretty good at wrestling, you go there. You know half of it. You know what I mean?
God,
You pretty much just do wrestling moves without the other person.
resisting.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
all. I mean, they say it's fake, but it does take. It is a lot physically.
They're not
'Cause
fighting for
you
real.
go on tour and do that. You know what I mean? You're doing.
Yeah.
You're jumping off of a ladder night after night on like a weekly basis. You know
Yeah,
what I
I'm
mean?
doing
So,
steroids for sure, dude.
Yeah, you're fucking.
How are you
roided
supposed to
out.
heal yourself,
Getting
dude?
fucking drop kicked, you know, like
Oh
'cause
my God.
how much can you fake a drop kick? You know what I mean? Like at some point, you're still catching some impact from that shit, dude. So
The
Oh,
fighting, like the competition part, is fake, but the hits are real.
yeah, dude, like there's
It's
parts
a
there's
real-
parts of it you just can't sell. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
can't just fake. Have you guys ever seen the concert? It was like right after 9/11. They had Limp Bizkit performing live, and the Undertaker comes pulling out of the fucking entrance in a Harley with an American flag.
How cool!
It is the sickest fucking. It is the sickest fucking thing
Limp
ever.
Biscuit and the Undertaker. Oh, there he is!
He's American,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. Fucking badass.
This is the most American video ever.
WrestleMania.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking American, dude. Oh, they're playing "Keep Rolling."
That was his entrance song for a while, dude.
That's cool.
When he became the American badass, he wasn't the dead man anymore.
That's pretty fucking badass, dude.
All right, well, we got anything else, boys?
Speaking of America,
I got some more things.
Okay.
you guys enjoy Singed with Sugarbog?
Yeah, dude. Fuck yes, dude. I love the bog.
Singed with Sugarbog. Oh, I'm down with
Do you
the
know what
bog.
their name means?
No, dude.
It means a toilet that sucks blood out of your ass.
Oh, God, dude. I should have known.
Sang with Sugarbog.
So they're making a T-shirt. Would you look up Singed with Sugarbog Luigi Mangione T-shirt?
Oh,
They're
I know what
making
you're
a
talking about.
T-shirt featuring the guy who shot the United Healthcare CEO.
What is it, Luigi?
Yeah, that's
it
right
should
there.
come up right there.
I didn't know that's what the T-shirt was about.
Yeah, apparently, back a little while ago, the dude who shot the United Healthcare CEO actually helped sing with Sugarbog. I don't know if this is real or not, but it's from the vocalist's social media.
Yeah.
So apparently he helped them load up for a show in California a while ago when they were set to play a secret show. He helped them load their gear. He roadied for them.
Yeah.
So they're making a shirt in his honor, and people are fucking pissed, dude.
It
And
says free Luigi and Bowser is dead on the floor.
Oh, my
yeah, dude, and people are so fucking pissed about that shit.
Who's people, though? I don't think any normal people are pissed at it. I think it's probably corporate that's really pissed.
Probably, but I don't know, man. It's surprisingly 50-50. It's kind of a split deal, you know? Which, I mean, I understand to an extent. Like,
What is this Photoshop shit?
I don't think Luigi was that jacked,
Dude,
dude.
no,
He
he's
said, not sorry.
God. That's like the worst face.
Oh, they
swap
caught him?
Photoshop.
They caught him alive?
yeah, some fucking McDonald's worker ratted him out, dude.
He was going to get caught anyway, but
I can't believe he got away with it as long as he did.
I mean,
If I was to do something like that,
you shoot a guy with money, you're going down.
I'd be
That's just
living
how
under
it
an
is.
overpass for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think it matters, bro.
I'd go off the grid. I'd be living in the
They're going to
in
set the
woods.
Tesla robots out after that one, dude.
I'd be
You're
in a tree
fucked.
in buttfuck Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't catch my ass, dude.
I see you.
But
We'll be safe for days if we shave our legs with Janae's razor blades.
but yeah,
That's funny. Anyway,
That's-
yeah, I heard their Facebook got taken and all that shit.
dude, that's such
Yeah.
bullshit.
Sang
It's
with
not like you
Sugarbog.
just pop some random dude on the street, man. I mean, if you're gonna be that sensitive about it, maybe you shouldn't be paying attention to metal that much. In my
That
opinion,
is true.
Like most of these artists aren't PC. They
Can we
don't-
buy this shirt?
I think it's sold out.
Fuck. I
Yeah.
need that shirt.
That's a timepiece right there.
I need that.
You need to put.
We need to hang out on the wall. I can never wear that. We need that shirt.
And a
I gotta
pit
figure out
diaper.
how to buy that shirt.
pit diaper and shirt.
Pit diaper and that
Put it
shirt,
on the
dude.
potted expenses.
Oh yeah, dude, for sure.
We need a
dude.
company credit card, so that way
We'll
when
put that
shit,
thing in a glass box, dude.
when shit like this comes out, we can just buy it.
Hell yeah, dude. Sang with Sugarbog, if you're listening.
Shout out, dude.
Let me get a shirt, dude. We need a shirt.
Pretty metal.
Hell yeah.
I'd say so.
I got one more thing.
I got one more thing after you got one more thing.
You ever had an energy drink that fucked you up?
C4, dude.
Yeah.
When we went to the
C4
gym and I took that shit, the whole time I was lifting, my ears were rattling.
Burning.
bro. Oh my god, dude. Or tweaker. You ever had tweaker?
I haven't had one of those.
I've had 5-hour energies, but that shit looks like it'll actually get you kind of fucking there.
Tweakers?
Yeah,
You
dude.
should try one.
We should do it on the next episode. Tweaker review.
Yeah. We just give it to the podcast and be like, this will help you talk a lot.
Dude, I am itchy.
We got a fucking heart attack in here. We're like, oh, I don't know.
Like, hey man, you got a pacemaker or anything? All right, try this.
Those fucking, I've had a bunch of energy drinks, and this is my theory as of today. The first energy drink that fucked me up was called Balls.
Balls.
BAWLS, and it's in a glass blue bottle with bumps on it. It looks like a fucking ass toy, honestly. And I was talking to my buddies about it. I was like, is that an energy drink or is it just a soda? I was like, no, it's an energy drink because I don't think I was drinking coffee every day.
Yeah.
And I fucking slammed this thing because I thought it was a badass.
It still make it, dude.
Yeah, it's still a thing. And, I mean, the same thing, like the skin tingling, you know, you get a little panicky, your chest tightens
kind of
up.
jumpy and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And so I look at it today and I realized it only had 100 milligrams of caffeine.
What are they putting in that, dude?
I think America is full of fucking tweakers now.
From that, or?
I think we're all so used to like insanely high levels of caffeine now that we're all just crack addicts pretty much.
Yeah, we must be pretty high strung compared to the rest of the world.
Because I'll tell you right now, dude, if I'm tired and I get one of those like Rockstar 240s or the Monster 300s,
I can stay up all night.
I feel a little jittery.
Yeah.
But it's not like when I almost had a heart attack off when I drank
Off
this
some
as
balls,
a kid.
dude.
Off the balls, dude. So have you ever had an energy drink that you drank and you're like, oh my God, dude?
At Matt Hoffman's, they used to hold a state competition every year. I don't know if they still do it. But at the state competition, it was sponsored by Monster. So they had an open fucking cooler of Monster. You can go in there and get as many as you wanted to.
For kids.
My fucking 12-year-old ass, I was just coming up there and watching people skate. I wound up drinking like 4 of them bitches. I threw up like pure blue essence. And for like the next 4 days, I swear to God, I was fucking like heroin sick, dude. I was like fucking laying in bed like shaking and shit, dude. I was bad.
I watched my fucking 9-year-old brother drink a Full Throttle and throw it up. Yeah, dude, you remember Full Throttles?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Those are the hell yeah brother energy drinks, dude.
Dude, Monster was like a cult when I was in high school. It was like a cult, like the hats, like the hoodies, all of it.
I caught like a tail end of that pretty much.
It was like DC shoes and a Monster hoodie.
Yeah, Rob Deerdeck shit.
Yeah, dude.
But no, that was the last one I had that really fucked me up that I actually got like into for a while was probably C4s. Those are probably the only ones that have recently done anything to me.
Have you ever done any pre-workout?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that shit.
What about you, Brian? You ever done pre-workout?
I've done some pre-workout, man. I've ventured through that, and I don't know what the one is that I found that I like, but
It's probably off the shelf. Probably gone now.
yeah.
Dude, I have some that I will not open. It's like super special to me. It's like Rich Pinna's pre-workout.
Oh, Rich Piana?
Yeah, my girlfriend had some from her job that got accidentally sent there, and it was way out of date when she got it, and it has like lead warnings and shit on it.
Yeah.
I won't. It's sitting in my cabinet. I won't open it just because it's like a collector's item for me. But I bet that should get me fucking turned, dude.
Dude,
I bet I could lift a car if I.
when
did
I was
some
in
of
the
that.
military, the thing to get was there's a little white, almost medical-looking canister, and it was called Jacked 3D.
What? I thought you were gonna say Rippets, dude. I've had some.
Yeah, Rippets are just energy drinks. Those are great.
Yeah.
Those will get you going. But Jack 3D,
Pretty good, tough stuff.
it's illegal now because
No.
it's like fucking one molecule away from crank.
Like we're gonna get this.
Like it's pretty much an amphetamine, and this is how I know it was close, right? So we're all working out every morning, every night, lifting weights and shit, and pre-workout's awesome because it really gets you in the mood to just hammer it out. And you start off, and it says on the bottle, like, start off with half a scoop. I'm like, all right, not a dumbass. Half a scoop. A week goes by, turns into a full scoop.
The progression.
2 months later, you're doing 3 to 4 scoops. Whoa. And your fucking veins are just pressed against your skin, dude.
Oh no!
Then you run out, and then you realize that they pulled it from the shelves, and then you go into withdrawal.
You went on withdrawal from Jack 3D.
Yes, dude.
After
Yes.
fucking deployment.
Bro, yeah. I got back, and I got back, and I'm trying to lift weights, and your muscles just feel flaccid. There's nothing in them, dude. That was a pretty
This is
fun
all
one.
we had.
Yeah. There's also this other one that was, I don't know where it came from. I'm assuming not America, but it was called It was called Jungle Warfare. Oh my god! Look at. Yep, Jack 3D. Yeah, dude, it looks like medicine.
Want a bump? What the fuck is that one?
Want a bump?
Didn't you get some of that?
Oh yeah,
You got the
dude,
snortable.
the fake cocaine. Yeah,
dude,
the snortable caffeine.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it works. I mean, it's not cocaine, but it's you know,
Close-ish.
it's caffeine.
Yeah.
But yeah, Jack 3D, dude, that shit was badass. But there's this one shit called Jungle Warfare, and I tried, and it was $300 for a can now.
Is
Yeah.
that the original?
USP Labs, yeah, that's.
I want to get some, dude. This shit sounds cool. We need to
You
take some of
can't
this
have
for a
it, dude.
pod, dude.
It's illegal. Dude, it'll make you feel like your skin is crawling off you. Like, you have got to pick something heavy up, dude. Like, you have to, bro. It's fucking wild. Jungle Warfare was I don't even know if... I don't know if you would call it a fucking pre-workout. Because it was... I don't know if you're going to find it, but it was pretty underground. And it literally says geeked.
Geeked.
That might be it. It was a powder you mixed in your shaker cup. And I don't know if this is accurate or not, but like my personal experience, you took it and you got fucking pissed. like you got...
You got the real roid experience.
Yeah,
huh?
dude.
You
I
got
don't know
that
what the
rage.
fuck was in there, but you got fucking pissed. Like you were ready to snap your tendons and that shit, dude. But yeah, now all the pre-workouts, like I tried the fucking, what was that shit called? Rocket Boost, the new C4. The original C4 powder was fucking strong. That was,
Out of control.
that was the replacement to Jack 3D, but then they came out with C4 Sport because they got their shit pulled off the shelves again, and yeah.
Yeah, I did some of that original C4.
Heavy duties, bro. Heavy duty.
Problematic.
Pretty fun. I thought it was great for a workout, dude. It's great. But I mean, you destroy your body in the gym after you take that shit. It's great.
You do way more than you think, than you should be, pretty much.
Yeah, dude. You fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I got one, fellas.
You got the last one.
Yep.
All right, let's
It's
hear
me
it.
bitching again.
Righteous Nate, let's hear it.
Once again, my gospel. All right. So, have you guys ever listened to the punk rock NBA?
Oh, the guy on YouTube?
Yeah, Finn McKenty.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so I've had a suspicion about this guy for years and years and years that he's a fraud.
Oh man.
And I have been proven right. 8th grade me would be a happy man. If he could
Pause. I
know.
gotta piss again
God,
before we get into this. I'm sorry.
All right, pause. And we're back.
And we're back. All right, punk rock NBA. What's his name?
Finn McKenty, dude.
And what band was he? Like what?
None. No band.
No bands.
So his whole claim was that, like, he was pretty much one of those guys who's like, yeah, I used to go to a lot of shows and I know how it is in the culture, you know. And his whole YouTube was kind of centered around him talking about, like, different metal and punk topics, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
But he always had, like, these really lukewarm, kind of, like, boringly middle ground takes to it. And the whole time I got the vibe that this guy was, like, kind of just doing it so he could have a YouTube channel that was popping, because not a lot of people cover that on YouTube. And, like, 2 days ago, he fucking came out in an interview and said that, yeah, he was just doing it all for money. And I was thinking, I was like, man...
He said that?
Directly said that.
Oh.
He was like, yeah, now that my financial needs are met, I'm not going to be doing it anymore. And I was like, dude, like...
That's annoying.
It got me thinking deeply.
But was he going to shows and stuff?
No, he just talked about the shit, and he was saying that, like, he's one of those people who's like, he'll defend anything that's non-traditionalist because, like, he's like, oh, well, people in the rock and metal community, they just want it to stay the same forever, and that a band has to do something that, like, honors kind of, like, some older band, or they don't get popular. Which, I mean, a lot of people don't like this guy, you know what I mean? Because he's like... He'll shit on really good bands for doing, like, something kind of controversial, or he'll overcover that and then he'll just kind of sweep under the rug that a lot of the newer band's flaws. You know what I mean?
All right, what about this? If we asked him, if we're like, sit down, we got one question. How do you think he would answer? Not saying that this is how he would answer, but if I looked at him straight in the face and I was like, do you like Creed and Nickelback? What do you think he would say?
He would. I don't know, dude, because that's just it. He's just so watered down in a large sense, you know. So it really just it pissed me off because he'd probably be
The correct answer is yes.
Yeah, he probably enjoyed Creed and Nickelback.
I like Creed and Nickelback.
Everybody does.
But he would give you a walk around with it, you know, and it just pissed me off because that's like kind of the biggest issue with the genre right now is that there's a lot of people who are pushing bands, a lot of label people who are pushing bands, and they're bands that are only gaining their popularity for like a financial incentive. You know what I mean? And then there's a shit ton of local bands everywhere that have bigger followings and would do better. And I just see it as like, it all feeds into itself in a way.
You think that guy's the problem?
Not really, but he's an example of it, you know?
Yeah.
And I really feel like if people just like dug deeper, that wouldn't be an issue. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be relying on one guy that has a larger following base than everybody else, making more money and getting more exposure. If that makes sense. He's kind of like an example of the issue.
So you think he just took advantage of the art form, is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of.
I mean, he kind of pretty much said that.
Yeah.
You know.
He
That
doesn't.
is slightly irritating.
Yeah, that's not cool.
It's not cool.
I
cool.
don't know. It's just, it really sucks. And for him to like just directly come out and say it just looks really bad for the whole community, I guess.
Yeah, like as a whole. Yeah. I don't think this is a hill you can die on alone, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're all agreeing with you this time,
Yeah, it
dude.
just-
That's kind of fucked. He
it
was
just
like,
totally blows.
I don't even give a fuck about punk rock. I was just doing this for money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, why not do something else, though?
It's such a weird thing.
It's so strange.
And for like, if you look him up, he has a huge follower base. A huge follower base.
Well, he's probably really good at making videos. I've watched some of his videos, and I was like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I looked at him for a while, but it was just like, it was sketchy because he doesn't like, he never like really put a band on, you know what I mean? He would host people who were famous, but that was about as far as like actually.
So he was doing the old Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh, that's not fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not
That's
cool.
not cool.
But I mean, there are better YouTubers now, you know what I mean? But
I don't know. That's hard for me because, to me, this is my thing. Like, I'm not in a band. I'm not that great at guitar. I'm a huge fan, for sure. You know,
yeah.
huge fan of all of it. I love all of it, and I want everybody to do good. And just because, you know, maybe a band plays something, I'm like, you know, it's not really my thing. That doesn't mean that, like, I don't want them to do good and make money and like, be able to, you know, play guitar and sing and play drums for a living.
I'm just not gonna be around for it, you know?
Yeah, I mean,
Just let them do their thing.
that's what I'm
Someone
saying.
enjoys
You
it.
know, like, I wouldn't attack anybody if they played something that wasn't to my taste, you know?
Yeah.
But I don't think...
Yeah, if I show up to a show and something unexpected happens, like a random band that I didn't know of, you know, I'm not really there for them.
Yeah.
And they get up and play. I'm like, yeah, no.
It's not for me.
It's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm just going to hang out and just be
Yeah,
there.
I'm not gonna be like, get the fuck off the stage, because at the same time, it's like they're doing what they want to do, and they're doing what they intend to do, and they're doing what they love to do. So I can't really say anything bad about that.
If you get up and play it live,
But at
least
the
you
same
fucking did
time,
it.
it's like,
Yeah, and like other people can enjoy different shit, you know. I'm okay.
For
like,
sure.
Somebody probably
did he
likes
ever
it.
be like, oh, I fucking love this band, these guys are fucking badass, or was he just lukewarm, like, for the whole thing?
He would just talk about stuff like really objectively, I think was the issue. Like he would talk about nu metal, but he wouldn't like go out of his way to include really good bands from the genre. He would just kind of talk about like bands that are like he did a lot of fish baiting. You know what I mean?
Ah.
He talked about like a fucking Limp Bizkit, you know,
So they just play the algorithm. then.
Disturbed. Yeah, dude. And it's just like, it sucks that like there's no really good mainstream outlet for this shit.
Yeah,
That's what I discovered because I tried to think of like other like consistent sources other than like Loudwire and shit
yeah.
that you can get news from about this like these genres.
Well, you could go to guitar practice.
You could go to guitar practice. That's true.
Yeah. What I think is kind of fucked is that no matter what the topic is, there are going to be like career content creators for that topic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And-
so now
and
we
everything.
have this thing where it's like we have this thing where being a content creator is a career path,
Yeah.
and you have to pick the content and then pretty much analyze what's popping, what's not, and model your content after that. And that's how you make money off of this stuff, right?
Yeah, versus
Yeah.
the old path, which
Right.
was
Fucking send it,
Just
see what fucking happens.
get
you
on,
know?
have fun doing what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just.
But it
was-
sucks that the people that it sucks that people create content based on the algorithm. Then what I think would help the scene more is just creating content that's actually local and meaningful, you know,
Yeah.
versus
least covering-
serving the algorithm god, you know.
Yeah.
Like there's so many up and coming bands you could do like dives into and like deeply review their music.
Shit, man. That's a
You know, you have to go so underground for anything that's not manipulated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For any music genre now.
What
It's-
surprises me every single time I go to a show is seeing someone who's just stellar. And it's like,
10 people in the room.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like every time.
Yeah.
Every time I go somewhere and I'm like, wow. Everybody's like, you know, Slash is the best guitarist. Randy Rhoads is the best guitarist. Zakk Wylde's the best guitarist. And they're fucking awesome. Don't get me wrong. Like, they're fucking awesome. But if you're just, like, going off of just skill level, I've seen a lot of people that can hold a candle to any of those guys, including Dimebag. Like, and he's my favorite guitarist. He's my guitar hero. But if you're talking about like just skill, speed, and precision, like I've seen shit in real life where I'm like, whoa, that is very, very high level shit.
Yeah, and it's from dudes like working day jobs.
Yeah, you know? And I feel like that happens more often than not, you know?
There's a lot of hidden gems out there for sure. I mean, that's honestly why we did this, is to try and push those guys up a little bit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason. I love promoting these guys. I mean, they're amazing. They're amazing.
I'm in it, dude. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, for real.
That's true. Yeah. I don't know, man. This whole algorithm thing, because it brings so much. The algorithm brings a lot of advantages if you know how to work it.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you want to maximize the algorithm, you do kind of have to put, maybe not all, but at least some of your morals aside, you know?
Yeah.
And so where's the middle ground, and how do we solve that? And I can't solve it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there is solving it, honestly.
I can't really be mad at the guy for just taking advantage of the algorithm and making a show, you know? And honestly, you know, I appreciate the honesty, you know? He's like, I was just doing this for money.
Yeah.
I'm like, I get it. I don't want to go to work either. But it is kind of disappointing that you know, it would be a lot less disappointing if he was like actually a huge fan, you know.
Yeah.
So I see what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just everything that you have to go out of your way to find something that's like
Yeah.
independent.
I don't
Which
even
is- 'cause, I mean,
care
back
if
in
it's
the day,
independent or on a label or not. Like, I don't really care about any of that shit. I'm just I like seeing excellence, you know? Like, if you really care about playing guitar if you really care about playing drums, if you really care about, being a vocalist or whatever you do musically, when you see someone who is excellent at it, it should motivate you. What sucks is that the excellence doesn't always come with, the paycheck that it deserves.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know? And I don't really think there's anything we can do about that.
No.
But I mean, I'll tell you right now, all the bands that I talk about on this podcast that I like, I really, really do like. And I really listen to their music because I think it's really fucking good.
I was in at that show in Wichita. I was in pure awe when I watched Soprogenous play.
Yeah.
Never seen nothing quite like that. It was different. It was, I really stepped back and took it in, I don't know. You don't get that from just pretending,
No.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, this dude's doing this pretty much purely off of passion.
Yeah.
No one's really making a profit, I don't think. Or if they do, it's rare.
Shout out those guys, man.
Yeah. Good.
But it's just, it used to be a thing where it's people would go out of their way to discover local bands that were popping off in their area. You know what I mean?
Everything's online now, dude.
Yeah.
And then there's middlemen.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, we're a middleman.
Well,
I can't blame. I don't think being a middleman's bad. It's
No.
kind of like what we do. We go around, we dig in, we find people, we talk to people, and this and that.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with being a middleman.
We
But
also
I mean-
got love for the art.
Yeah, I feel like there's a bit of an intent.
Yeah. Difference in it.
Yeah.
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 I feel like I can't wait to have these guys on because it's gonna fucking, boost my views and make me more money.
Yeah, that's not the...
I'm like, are you?
We go out of our way to flood bands that we know
Yeah.
they're not even doing it for money half the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's
pretty much across the board, music is a waste of money, dude.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
Creating a podcast is a waste of money, but I mean,
And
I
we
think
know
it's
that
pretty
nothing
fucking
that-
sweet, dude.
I don't think we've
Yeah.
ever plugged a band that was getting influenced by labels in any way or anything like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm sure some of the bands we've talked about have labels. I know one of them specifically.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
I
gonna
bet their
say,
label isn't
but
prodding and shit. You know what I mean? They probably just distribute their stuff.
Yeah.
On a contract. That's
Yeah.
a lot different than somebody you have to work with this producer, and you have to make this, and this. You have to make all these.
I think the problem is
alignments.
it's like a deal by deal basis,
I don't wanna,
because
I don't want to bite the bands that are doing that, though, also. Because
here's the thing
I
though.
get it.
that's their algorithm.
Here's the thing though. Here's the thing. If you're let's just say you're an investor, right? And you've honed your craft at investing. And you go to somebody who has a lot of money and you're like, "Hey, I'm really good at investing. Give me $300,000. We can make a mint."
Yeah.
And the guy's like, "Okay." It's kind of, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know the details. But if and everybody believes in their band, right? If you really believe in your band and you're like, "Dude, give us some exposure, put us out there." A lot of the bands that I've never heard of, I'll go on Metal Blade Records on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a new music video. I'm like, holy shit. Fucking sweet, dude. Bad fucking ass. These guys are great. Would have never heard of them without the label.
That's true.
So I'm not going to say that labels are evil.
No,
they
I
have
don't think
ill
all
intent.
labels are.
I just think that sometimes things get out of hand. But like I said, if you got something that, if you wrote an album and you're like, "God damn, this shit is fucking absolute fire," and you know that shit, it takes funding to spread the word.
Yeah,
and that's
true.
kind of what the labels
Yeah.
do, is spread the fucking word about it, you know?
In one way or another. It either takes funding from you, which if you haven't made any money through the project, that's hard for someone to do. Takes funding through someone else, which either it's a big ass label or it's a tiny little, something
Yeah.
to promote,
Well, that's when a lot of times, obviously off the air, I talk about, you know, and even on the air, I'll ask, like, how do you do a tour? How do you finance a tour? Like, what do you guys do? How do you overcome these obstacles and stuff? And a lot of times it's just, you know, strategic planning and saving money is pretty much the two big answers that we found here.
Yeah.
And the real question is nowadays is if you have a record label that has a big following on the internet versus going on tour and playing a bunch of bar shows, how many more people are you going to expose your art to with a record label versus going on a tour that you self-financed and pray to God you could, like, make it home?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think all labels are bad. I think they're good. I think they're really good for the music industry because, I mean, it's pretty much a bank. You know, it's pretty much a music bank.
Yeah, it's like a loan.
Yeah. It's
But
a loan.
I mean, and I didn't mean all labels. Like, there's still a lot of really good ones out there. You know what I mean? But I mean, more of the labels that can get you, like, we can guarantee you a spot on the radio type of deal. You know what I mean?
I think it's different for metal because, I mean,
But that doesn't, like, but that comes with those stipulations of, like, oh, we're gonna basically sound check your shit. You know, we have to approve if it actually gets sent up or not. Like, they can say no to an album.
Yeah. When a label starts telling
And
you,
then you have
like,
an exclusivity deal. So if they don't like what you're making, they can just block it until you make what they want.
yeah, when a label starts telling you, like, I actually don't like the sound of that, so try again.
Yeah, like
That's a problem.
yeah,
like,
that could be a problem, but at the
Eminem
same
had that
time,
happen to him a lot of times. Like, they would send his shit back on him because they didn't like. They're like, oh, you have to add a happy song to this album because it's too dark. We don't like it.
I could see that being a problem.
That's
For
a
sure.
real thing, and that's about what you get on that radio level is these,
Yeah, on the radio, but I mean,
or even on like a high promotion basis. You know what I mean?
for sure.
Like, it takes a lot to actually get like a Spotify ad that people are gonna see. You know?
For sure. I get that. But I mean, the thing is like, it may be fair, it may be not fair, but at the end of the day, you know, if you're shaking hands with a label, you're taking out a loan.
Yep.
And those guys are going to want to make sure that their money comes back to them. And,
Yeah,
and that's
one way or the
fair.
other.
That's the American way. That's fair. If I loan you $1,000 and I want $1,200 back in a year, and you start smoking crack, we're gonna have a fucking issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like, it's fucked. It's fucked that. It'd be one thing if it was like, you know, I build the best houses, or I do the best tile work, you know, or my laundry mats are the best, right? I do the work. I do good work. Hell yeah. It's another thing when you're trying to quantify art. Like when you're trying to put a money value on art. You know?
Yeah.
And the thing is that's like a record label, that's their business, is putting monetary value to a piece of art. Which how accurate can that be? You know?
Well, and it just really doesn't work for this genre at all. Like with hip hop, it kind of hits its target audience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think like country and like rock and metal music, those are the ones where the labels aren't really hitting exactly. Like they're not picking the right bands to promote, you know. I think that's where you get to the state we're at now, where like there's barely any metal representation in like mainstream music,
Yeah.
other than like maybe some Metallica, you know.
Well, I mean, metal, I think, is just a hard nut to crack, dude.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get you, but it's just,
And also,
how do you go for like 30 years of being like the highest consumed genre in the world and then like losing that right around the time the music quality drops off?
I'm just gonna, I don't know how to answer that question, but I can tell you right now, I listened to like the first 5 songs of the new the Cancer Christ album, their newest album. Let me
Yeah.
tell you something. Never going on the radio, bro.
Well, that's different than like Black Label Society. Like other
Black Label's on the radio.
Yep.
a song.
Suicide Messiah is on the radio.
Yeah, I hear that one on the radio.
Okay, maybe.
Okay,
Okay, Crowbar, dude. Like, how does Crowbar never get radio play?
Crowbar, I love you. They're not that big.
But still, or Typo Negative. They were on Roadrunner, and they get no radio play.
That's true. That is true.
Or even like Slipknot's like off and on. Like it's more recent, but Slayer.
I
never
think
heard
metal's
Slayer.
coming back though. I think we're in a good time of metal because I mean,
think
think
we
about
are.
it. I mean, Gojira
Yeah,
played the fucking Olympics.
that's true.
That's fucking insanity, dude. Or fucking Knocked Loose was on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty badass. And even Slipknot. What was that album he came with the clear mask?
Oh, I know what you're talking. We are
Na,
not
na,
your
na,
kind.
na, 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 so
Yeah.
I'm finally holding on to let it go.
Yeah, dude.
And
That was
were,
a good album.
they were on Jimmy Kimmel too, weren't they?
Yeah,
That was a while ago. I think metal's coming back around. I think there's always going to be a human urge to listen to aggressive music. And I don't think I'm only speaking for myself. With that being said, let's fucking shut this episode down,
Let's
baby
wrap it up.
boy.
All right. Well, where can we get found, Nate?
pretty much every streaming platform.
Say it in the mic.
Oh, my bad. Pretty much every streaming platform, Spotify, Apple Music, all the big ones. Then we got YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and pretty much most social media apps nowadays.
I think we're fully covered these days.
Everything but True Social we have.
Just about everywhere.
And
Find us at
we're not
Guitar
on
Practice.
Farmers Only yet.
Or
Not
Black
yet.
People Meet.
Not yet. Yep. Find us on pretty much
Tinder.
everything at Guitar
Grindr.
Practice or Guitar Practice Podcast. And let us know if you want a little bit of promotion or to come talk with us. We'd love to hear some
Send us your
stories.
show flyers. We'd love to put them out.
Absolutely. All right. Episode 40 out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Samuel L. Jackson by Reckoning.
Say a bunch of punk kids go out into the woods with a bulletproof vest and they strapped on a grizzly bear. Then what do you got? Invincible bears. Is that what you want? Invincible bears running around, raping your churches, burning your women?
About 4 logos in.
Lost in the hollow, no, you're so